Steel Toe Morning Show.
Good evening and welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. I'm Aaron. That's not April. That's Matt.
No.
Matt's here tonight.
A much more attractive person is sitting in this chair tonight.
bigger set of tits.
No, not big tits, big nipples.
We've got oh my God. Matt's picture with Gino Bisconti
Holy
apparently
fuck.
really does it for Matt.
I gotta tape these things down, dude.
You had some big titty. You had some big fucking honking hard nipples when you took a picture with Gino.
Jesus. They're always that way, though.
Oh.
I just gotta tape every day.
Holy shit.
Just fucking gorilla tape.
You really should have taped those down. If you guys were watching the show last night, we got a good look at how excited Matt was to meet Gino Bisconti. Gino was the mayor of Rockville for a night.
Oh, Gino fucking rocked it out there.
And you were his main groupie with those nipples out as far as they were. He actually elbowed Keanu out of the way. I need a picture with Gino. And then out to here. It was remarkable. It was a great night, but we do have to discuss something.
What?
One of you, and I'm not pointing fingers, although Johnny feels like he may have nailed it down.
Mm-hmm.
One of you is apparently patient zero in an illness outbreak.
No, you hosted a super spreader event.
I did. I hosted a super spreader event.
People from around the country came to an event you hosted. You literally spread a disease across the country.
Do you have any idea how? And now here's what kind of person I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does for my ego? I hosted a national super spreader event. You know how fucking good you have to be to draw a crowd and get them all sick and send them back to
But there was only 8 people there.
Yeah. I mean, if you're you and you're that bitter and hostile and wish you could be at some place, don't you just not mention it and let it go and take that L? Like, you don't make yourself look dumber by going, no, it has to be the way I see it in my head. They're listening to Fuel, Leave the Memories Alone, and going, and I'll remember you in my memories. Yeah, it was a great night, but everybody got AIDS. April can't be here tonight because she's upstairs dying.
And because I'm here, I'm going to be dying tomorrow.
Yeah. And you know what's great about this?
What?
Is April being completely bedridden covers up how sick I actually am. Like, you're not safe. I'm not feeling well either. I've got the soreness where the sinuses meet the throat, and it's all gunky back there.
Great.
So that's like, isn't that where COVID starts? Is it that the cell cluster back in that area, the back of your throat?
I don't know. I just wake up sick when I have it.
I think that's where it starts. So,
but you know what? You know how I'm going to fight off COVID?
How?
The Gino Bisconti method. In honor of Gino, I brought some Windsor.
Matt brought Windsor because of Gino. There
I decided to class up my normal drink, and I bought Windsor.
So now, is my favor that I owe you for coming in on short notice and doing this show that you are on the next Compound episode? Is that the...
I'll accept
Ready?
that offer.
Let's make Matt choose between two things. So, I could give you whatever we go over tonight, or you could do the Compound episode.
Don't care about money.
You'd rather do the Compound episode.
Compound. You have no idea. No fucking idea.
Matt is officially on the next Compound episode.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Look at this. Everybody renewing their memberships. Very cool. You know what's great about renewing your memberships? It inspires others to become members. So go ahead and do that. The new ones knock...
Does it go towards the goal, too?
The new ones do, yes.
Okay.
The ones that already exist are factored in at the beginning of the month. We drop the goal down to... We average that out, basically. Okay. Becoming a subscriber on Rumble helps exactly the same way. Michael Willeen, renewing for an 11th month, says it's tuberculosis. Gray Duckling, becoming a member and throwing us $19.99 via Super Chat, says let's all get AIDS. I mean, look, it's good to have goals and everything, but fuck. Well, we're starting at 225 tonight. We would be starting, maybe a little higher. Maybe it would be a full night of 250, but Cheetos this morning decided to go fucking batshit again and drop another giant sum in our lap. You guys have basically... I mean, outside of maybe $70 or $80 so far this week, you guys have gotten a nice free ride. From Cheetos, which is great.
He has a reputation for that, from what I understand.
Yeah, what we're hearing from people is, he like gives people a cut of big events they do for him.
And then they try to give him something back, and then he gets mad and says, "Stop giving me shit." And they say, "Just keep your fucking profits then."
I will never say that part. I mean, I will say, keep a little something for yourself. Keep the lights on and everything. But if you want to throw a couple bucks at your boy, who am I? You can't be a filthy e-beggar and then not lean into it when it's advantageous to you. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Thank you to Tim B with $4.99. Says, Aaron, love the shirt. Can't wait to hear Matt on Compound. Basically, I sit in the bullpen warming up like a major league pitcher. And then when E-Rock goes, bring in the right-hander, usually on a holiday or something like that, I'm ready with a show. I'm ready to bring him one. So we're going to catch up with you guys in the chat. We're going to we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. The Island Boys got even gayer.
Oh, God.
We've got the Michael Oher shit. I hate being right about. I hate having a hunch, embracing the hunch, and then it turns out to be exactly what my hunch was. I'll tell you why I hate it. It doesn't seem like I would hate something like that.
Okay.
But it's like buying a video game and then it's too easy. You're like, fuck, come on. Give me a twist, give me a turn, make me struggle a little bit.
You didn't even get your money's worth. You finished it that quick?
Don't give me, because usually my conspiracy theories about like the Michael Oher type stuff. If you didn't hear, Michael Oher, the Blind Side guy, he's basically turned on his adoptive family now and he's suing them. Which is really lovely, because he was going so far before they, brought him into their home and fed him and clothed him and got him an education and got him into Ole Miss and all that happy shit.
Is this a flea? No, it flies. Fleas don't fly. There's something buzzing, dude. There's this little thing buzzing around.
It's to fucking hit it then.
Why do you have bugs?
I can't tell you.
You're spreading diseases and your house is infested with bugs.
I can't tell. Infested with I have a bug. I have a bug. Oh, you know what it is? It always happens when I leave my Coke glass from that morning out. I attract them. At any rate, the Michael Oher thing, so now he's trying to blame the parents, and this morning I was like, I bet you he has a wife. And I bet you that wife is like a radical black woman, and you had these rich white people raise you.
It doesn't from that, I thought.
It doesn't make you white. And just like Colin Kaepernick got co-opted and started becoming half of whatever he's dating, that same thing seems to have happened to Michael Oher, because now they're doing these things. Oh, let's meet his wife. And we're like, why are we meeting the wife? Why is the wife getting mad? Is there a reason we have to know more about the wife? So we're going to talk about that a little later tonight. And we put a Crowder clip up today. The Crowder clip from this morning is up there.
I didn't get a chance to see the Crowder stuff you did. I had to do work.
You lucky fuck. You're very, very lucky. You know what? I should probably go ahead and scribble that out. That is one of my account numbers. Maybe I don't write that down right on the paper that I might flash in front of the camera. So yes, we have a great show tonight. Matt is here. Matt, you had a wonderful time at the anniversary party.
Oh, hell yeah.
With 43 of our best friends.
Yes. 40. Oh, you're adding a few extra.
I did add a few. God,
that fucking lying. Would you?
I have
35.
I can't tell you enough how happy that makes me.
I was apparently
people doing
the
that.
belle of the ball at the end of the night.
Matt would not stop dancing to the gayest fucking songs.
Jax just kept playing it. I was having a good time with my dancing buddy, and I just figured, fuck it.
Yeah, it was I every time I looked in, because I was standing outside waiting for April to pick me up because I was just done for the night.
And
every time
I was aware.
Every
You're
time,
looking like a lost child holding your toys.
every time I looked in the bar, I see Matt dancing to just gay songs, and I turn away like a father who just caught his son sucking cock. And I'm just like, no.
Oh, Kim picked on, because Kim was my ride home. She picked on me so hard.
Picked on you. She was ready to leave your stupid ass. She was pissed. She's like, I'm fucking leaving. I'm not staying here to watch him dance to gay shit.
She was only upset because her hip is broken and she couldn't dance.
Well, at any rate, we're going to talk about a lot of cool stuff. We're going to catch up with the chat here in just a second. I did want to show off one of my gifts I got from the lovely and talented Gino Bisconti. My You Mess With the Bull, You Get the Schultz shirt. Now, I like this shirt even more after Bill and I stole the show on In Hot Water yesterday. I don't know if you caught the episode. Of course you didn't. That's fine.
I caught part of it.
Bill and I
have this thing called a regular job.
Bill and I, they have these things called in-ear headphones now.
I can only wear them so much. I caught like half of it. When you I didn't catch much after you got back from checking who was at the door.
Yeah.
I know.
What we did was we did a Rocky Mickey bit, and we wouldn't let Gino do his show, and dare I say, it was hilarious.
I believe it.
And so I only have one complaint about this shirt.
Tell
me if I'm wrong. You mess with the bull, you get the Schultz. His name is Bill Schultz. Shouldn't it be you mess with the Bill, you get the Schultz? Because you mess with the bull, you get the horns. You mess with the bull, you get the Schultz. That doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything. You mess with the Bill, you get the Schultz.
I can't disagree.
Thank you. There's time to reprint
you got something there.
Yeah,
I'll say that. You got something there.
And it's good. It's a good shirt. There's ways to make it better. That's all. Let's go into this chat. Cooter Soup Instruction says, this is the fabled based funny Matt. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Judge it.
Aaron's very fat face. I love that name. Says, Aaron, that's what you're supposed to look like, not a revolting human blob. So I apologize to my very fat face. 1999 from Grey Duckling says, Duck, yeah, I wish you were a regular. There you go. I blame cheese. I'm still sick. Yeah, people are trying to find who Patient Zero was.
Yeah.
Johnny believes he found Patient Zero.
Yeah.
In his chat today, Red Fox Mad said that he has COVID and that he was probably sick during the anniversary party. And he's very, very sorry. That's the investigation that Johnny's conducted. That's what he knows. Apparently, the culprit has come forward. That's all the information.
Is he doing one of those true crime channels now?
Yeah. Well, we got to figure out. Remember, we hosted a super spreader event.
Oh, yeah.
When you host a super spreader event, you got to figure out who the hell that super spreader was. And apparently, it was Red Fox
wouldn't you just
Mad.
put the blame on the host? It doesn't really matter.
You know, look, you know how based it is to have a super spreader event? That makes you cool as shit.
Oh, yeah.
That makes you like not
I'd be
woke.
proud of it.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. I spread diseases across several states.
Because only 13 people showed up to your anniversary party. Yes.
How do you like that, haters? You can't have a super spreader event when there's only 40 people there. You need hundreds of people for a super spreader event. I am the great spreader. I'm the super spreader. Nobody gets people sick and debilitates them better than us here at Steel Toe. You hear me admitted to being a super spreader. Now I put you in a rough position because now you have to sound gay like you actually give a shit about that. Now you have to be a pearl-clutching homo who goes, oh, did you hear that? He got people sick and he's bragging about it.
They'd also have to acknowledge there's more than 32 people.
Yeah, you're fucked. I just keep putting you people in boxes all goddamn day. Just boxes and boxes and boxes that you ain't getting out of, motherfucker. I own you every time. Grey Duckling with 15 months says, let's all get AIDS. Michael Willeen, claiming that it's tuberculosis. Aaron's very fat face says, Gino gave April Olive Garden AIDS. That is not a form of AIDS. That's just your bigotry. Cooter Soup Instruction says, Matt looks like in real life Adonis Paul, and singer Everlast had a butt baby.
There
you go.
All right.
April says, my bathroom he puked in still smells like Windsor. There you go.
Yeah, well, so does the studio right now.
Loaded Wrench says, that's how I know you're a Jew. Works even when sick. Rain, sleet, or snow. I thank you very much. Marquis says, super spreading ass motherfuckers. Well, look, what do you want from me? Red Fox Matt says, I tested positive for COVID-19 today. I was at the comedy show and party. And we have found patient zero. Who was it? Stevie Lou? Fucking Stevie Lou says, drink the COVID-19 away. Perfect. Matt's trying to defend himself from it at the moment.
Yes. I haven't got it yet.
Yes. Kenneth Poe gifting a membership to Cooter Soup Instructions. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Matt, for the $4.99, as we said before. Did we add that one? Yes, we did. All right, $2.20 away from tonight's overtime goal.
How do you make cooter soup? I'd love to see those instructions.
I'll Google it for you later off the air. If it was Rumble Friday, we could just do it now and we could all watch it together. April says, thanks for reading my mind, Dick. Oh, this better be funny then. April renewing her membership to her own program for 15 months. Gay AIDS might be a death sentence. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Pugsley becoming a member for 14 months says 14 months listening to this pile of crap show. New boot goofing. Thanks, buddy. Cunnin Stunt says pretend you tested all the super spreaders like the CDC did. Nope. Yeah. We just have super spreader events and we send them home sick and they can figure it out when the plane lands. Oh my God, I sent all of these people on airplanes. I sent them to Minneapolis Airport, one of the larger airports in the country. This is great. I fucked the entire nation.
You're going to be at the epicenter of the fucking outbreak.
Oh, my God. This is great.
Somebody was going to cause it, but it's you.
It's me.
It's you. You got the credit.
I am the super spreader. All hail the super spreader. Nobody else in this internet world could host a super spreader event like me because none of you can sell tickets. Gino and Aaron sells tickets. That's who sells tickets. Who gives everyone COVID? Aaron and Gino give everyone COVID. Fucks yeah. Super spreader number one. You mess with the bull, you get the Schultz. You mess with the steel toe, you all take COVID to the airport with you. It's wonderful. I hope some of you flew out of Minnesota on Monday morning and you just stayed an extra day so you could really get the viral load to marinate. Yeah. And then you could all over the place. I hope you all waited till you were like Patrick Dempsey in Outbreak before you went to the airport and just all over the place. What I'm trying to say is, thanks for coming, everybody. Wayne Chambers with $5 says, wow, who is multiverse Aaron? That would be Matt.
Yes.
Is who that is.
I am Matt.
2:15 away from knocking it out tonight. Thank you, boys and girls. Under 200 by the top of the hour, and I think we'll be fine. Strippers got me banned. Aaron is so rich, he has a cup full of Coke. Well, I pour my Coca-Cola into a cup. I try to be
that kind of Coke.
Professional about these things. BYB Podcast says, I got monkeypox, and I didn't even go to Minnesota. Oakland. Well, quit getting robbed and butt-fucked in Oakland, and these kind of things won't happen to you. 199 from Loose Pussy Energy says, you're my favorite second mic, Matt. Come back more. There you go.
Well, I'm trying.
Randy J says, the country. Imagine the spread at the airport. Could be worldwide. Oh, I forgot about that.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport.
There was one guy there who was like, I really love your show. You guys do a great program. I hope he took that shit back to India with him. I really am. Yeah, Balls Deep is right. I am the one who spreads. Gino is King Super Spreader. No. We just made him a vessel. That's
Wait,
all.
It's Tuesday today. How long does it take if I catch it tonight?
When would I be 24 and 72 hours.
Oh, so I could potentially have Friday off.
You could potentially get Friday, yes.
I might be sick and miserable laying in bed, cold sweating and wanting to die, but I won't have to go to work.
You are welcome. Super Spreader Aaron. Steel Toe Super Spreaders.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Lemmy says we didn't need lube since Granny provided all the grease. Oh. I mean, he was in rare form. That's for sure.
Yes, he was very rare. Rare steaks are red.
Red Fox Mad says COVID-19 is spreading like crazy. Thanks to Steel Toe. Fuck yeah. Thank you, guys. All right, we got to go to the phones here. Oh, shoot. You know what?
What are you doing?
Ryobi, do me a quick favor.
Fuck it
I gotta hook up to the system. Call back in about 2 minutes. I do this from time to
Fucking
time.
up your own show.
It's part of my charm. It's totally fine. You and I have a lot of stories to get to tonight. We got a lot of fun things to talk about. We, as usual, we will get there. All right, let me just get it hooked up to the Roadcaster, and there we go. Thank you, buddy. And also, thank you to Scott L. for the $20.
Wait, did
over on PayPal.
Did
Appreciate
Gino get
that,
sick?
buddy.
Is Gino sick?
No, I don't think Gino's sick. I think he's okay.
So maybe there's something to the Windsor. I was drinking Windsor that night. Gino was drinking a lot of Windsor that night.
Well, where the fuck
we haven't gotten sick.
Where the fuck have you guys been with your research for the last 3 years? Thanks a lot. All right, let's go to the phones here.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Hey, man, I had a great time at the park. Yeah, sorry.
You enjoyed
I'm
yourself.
just kidding. Yeah, had a great time. Met a bunch of people. But seriously, if this ends up being a super spreader, whatever joke of an event,
Yeah.
not super spreader joke of an event, I think it's going to be fucking hilarious if it goes. You know, I mean, think of how it's going to get played
Imagine
on the
making
news.
national
That's
news.
Dude,
asshole.
Ryobi, do you know how happy I'm going to be if we can get ink and news coverage for being a super spreader event? I will interview with any
Oh,
news
God.
person who wants to talk with us. I will discuss it. This man at the epicenter of one of the outbreaks in Minnesota because he hosted the Steel Toe Morning Show's 9th anniversary party and is just spell the fucking show name right.
Yeah.
We'll get so many fucking
Yeah,
based
and
people
if you
following
remember
us.
that name,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and if you remember
if
that name, he's a man
sounds
who
familiar.
bullied a woman who was a morning show host on
Uh-huh.
Iowa radio. Yeah,
yeah, it's great. Some of his followers flew home to Florida. He had people driving in from 2 and 3 and 4 states away. So if you went to any of these gas stations,
and New York.
yeah.
Wisconsin, New York, oh yeah, and then he sent people home drunk and. Oh, look what they said online. They just laughed and laughed like it was a party.
Yet
That's why we don't film the comedy show, people.
Yet another reason
Holy
we don't
Christ.
film at the anniversary party.
That and a
Holy
reason,
shit.
Yeah, that and the reason I brought up before we went on the air. Something else that can't be shown.
Oh, God. Do you remember the one moment where someone was looking for their friend Kyle?
I was looking everywhere. He kept pointing at the back of the room, but everybody else kept pointing at the front of the room.
They did.
And they were just calling his name.
Yeah. I remember that.
I couldn't
and I
figure
believe
it
my
out.
response was, God damn it, no. Do you see why we don't allow cameras here? Oh,
And then some asshole was like, it's not Kyle, it's Erica. And it all went downhill from there.
Well, now, Ryobi, would you like
So-
to tell people how far away you came? Like, what city did you come from to be at the Steel Toe anniversary party?
No joke. I live in the city of Brandon. So I do live in Brandon, Florida.
Oh, is that a suburb of
Damn.
a big city?
Yeah.
What city
It's
is?
a suburb of the St. Pete area,
Oh,
St. Petersburg, Clearwater. It's nowhere near what you think you're going to do again. I
Oh.
had to all you people who've heard it 2 and 3 times, I've heard it once more than you because he
Gino-
fucking did it in the restaurant in front of me,
Gino, Keanu,
and I heard it for 10 minutes.
Gino, Keanu, and April and I sat, like, Ryobi thought, oh, cool, I'm going to sit down next to these guys and have a beer.
Yeah.
He didn't realize that he was the one being punished.
Oh, God, that's not what happened.
Oh, did we ask you to
That's
come
not
over?
what
Did we ask you to come over?
Dear God. I turned around and I go, Aaron?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Ryobi.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, come on over, man.
Oh,
Sit
okay.
down.
So anyway, that's not the important
Because
part.
I was only like 2 feet away.
I invited
Right,
him
but I was
over.
there.
I invited him over, and it turned out to be a punishment for him because we found out he was from Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So, because we're so witty, we came up with rhyming words for Tampa, and we just changed the name of the town. And I believe we went on for conservatively 15 to 20 minutes, just coming up with different names for Tampa Bay.
boy.
Getting louder and louder.
It did get loud.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, congratulations. I mean, you're out of suburbs, so you got to drive to the highway to get to that town. So you have to take a Rampa Bay.
Well, if Hulk Hogan's not there,
Yes, of course.
doing
Because
poses,
yeah,
crampas, and
Yeah. Well,
grandpas and
if Hulk Hogan's there, it is Grandpa Bay, isn't it?
it sure is. I don't actually live in that town. I just.
Okay.
I don't think that's I don't think that's relevant, sir.
I think
I don't think the fact you don't live there means a fuck to Aaron.
The thing about Tampa is that sometimes if you get your carotid artery nicked, you're gonna need a Clampa Bay.
Oh God, I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Repeatedly.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Ryobi. Come to our next super spreader event.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be coughing along the way.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
There's Ryobi. Love Ryobi. So now, our next super spreader event is going to be Saturday, October 21st. Chrissy Mayer, Lila Hart. I'll be hosting the event. I think Johnny's going to do a guest spot there. It's $20. It's on eventbrite.com. Chrissy Mayer Live, Saturday, October 21st at Partners Pub in Sartell. Tickets are already flying out for that one. It's awesome. Come to our next big super spreader event. You'll get drunk. You'll have a great time. You'll
leave with a disease.
You'll leave with a disease. You'll have a story to tell. It's going to be great. Kenneth says, Aaron is the cause of the next lockdowns. Thanks, buddy. Well, hey, you can't get lockdowns without having a fun-ass super spreader event, can you? Can you? Not at all. All right, guys. Dead Jester says, Aaron's really making sure he's on the Nuremberg 2.0 guest list. Hobo Chili says, if you're a power bottom, you get a grace.
I like Magic 8 Ball. Aaron has Matt on to make his hair look better.
Yeah, your hair. Well, you purposely cut yours that short.
Yeah.
Mine just can't grow in certain
spots.
spots.
Shiny fucking... I got to powder my forehead next time. Look at that reflection.
Gino Bisconti's airborne herpes bumps
Jesus.
says, Aaron, you can expect an outbreak from me any day now. Perfect. BYB Podcast says, not that rare when it comes. I'm way behind in the chat. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
$4.99 from Taste Fairy. He says, let's all guilt Matt into being on the show more often. Matt asked to be on the show more often, and then April got sick today. Oh my God!
So here I am.
You fucking poisoned her. This was literally the day after.
I'm patient zero. That's what it is. I poisoned everybody to get April 6th so I could be on the show tonight.
God damn, you really are a piece of shit. April says, I was remarkably sober and had to care for everyone else, so obviously I got sick.
Yeah, she didn't drink any Windsor.
No, you know why she got sick?
Get some more antidote here.
You know why she got sick?
Huh.
Because I hosted a super spreader event. Woohoo! Lemmy says, I'm honored to have been part of a COVID super spreader in Minnesota, brought to you by the Steel Toe Morning Show. Am I the first? I might be the first podcast host to host a super spreader event.
And be completely fucking pumped about it, by
yes.
the way. Any other person would do this, they'd be it would just be a shit show.
I am part of America's return to normal, where we all get sick, and I dropped my pen, where we all get sick. I picked it up with my monkey feet. Where we all get sick, and then we just move. We go on with our lives, like we used to. We'd go out, we'd get sick, we'd get the sniffles for a couple days. It would knock us on our ass, and then we go back out into the world.
Yeah,
that's all. Lemmy says, I sneezed on some crazy lady in a black sparkly shirt. Sorry to whoever that was. Yeah, well, they're fucked. Don't worry about it. It can't be a super spreader event if you don't super spread it to people. Mr. Nobody becoming a member for his 12th month says, God damn, a year. Well, we thank you for being here for one whole year. Let's continue on here. I know I'm way behind in the chat. I'm going to do my best. Second mic is photo negative Fred Durst. How do you feel about that?
I don't know if I have feelings.
April says, I've been very COVID-y since last night. My temp was up to 102.5 for a while today.
Yeah.
Amanda Hugginkiss says, October 21st, the beginning of the new super virus. Yes, come on out to see Lila Hart, Chrissy Mayer, and your steel toe friends Saturday, October 21st. It's going to be at Partners Pub in Sartell. If somebody wants to go on Eventbrite, grab that link and put it in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. I'm just really trying to catch up with everybody here. Saturday, October 21st. Get your tickets as soon as you can. Mikey says, when does it kick in? I ain't sick yet. You might be one of the unlucky ones who didn't get to prove that you were part of the super spreader event. If this guy's just going to keep asking how much to piss on people, I'm just going to bounce him.
What?
Just kind of a weird,
Wow.
weird way to exist.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just not. No thanks, buddy. I know you probably mean well, but you're just kind of one of those internet autistic guys who just, you're not getting acknowledged for your bit, and you think to yourself, oh, maybe it's because I'm not doing it enough. It's like, no, you got to change gears at some point. There's a reason it's being skipped over. Mr. Nobody says, Lemmy will only kill trailer trash she is near. It's all good. And now we're fighting. Guys, we just went through a super spreader event together. We don't need to be throwing barbs. We're closer than ever. Crack Baby says, I went to work today and kissed all my coworkers, just doing my part, boss. All hail the super spreader. I'm like a spreader, but I got the TGRI ooze, drank it, and now I'm the super spreader. I'm very, it just adds a new wrinkle to the fun that was our big anniversary show from this weekend.
More amusing details.
Phoenix, thank you very much for posting the Chrissy link in the chat. We appreciate that. Everybody come up to Minnesota in October and watch Chrissy and Lila. There's also some other names we're looking at for that show that could be a lot of fun to come see. Just a Dabbler says, look at me. I certainly will. Lemmy says, it's hardly a job. It's common knowledge that trailer trash have the, it's hardly a jab. It's common knowledge that trailer trash have the best immune system.
I grew up in a trailer.
And you're not sick?
I'm not sick.
There you go.
Fucking A.
That's right. Only the high-class steel toe
Trailer
listeners.
Park Kid for life.
Only the high-class steel toe listeners get to be part of the super spreader event.
Yeah.
Boys and girls. So thank you very much, Scott. He said, for the world-famous Matt poster, I meant to buy you a drink Saturday. Sorry, man. Here you go. There you are.
All right.
There you go. Where are we at now? We're only 190 away from tonight's goal. There you go, guys. Keep chipping away at it. Keep knocking it down. We're already under 200, and we got 30 minutes until the top of the hour. Thank you very much. Ready for some stuff? Oh, no, Rumble. I'm sorry, Rumble. God, I'm a piece of shit.
Would you fucking pay attention?
I'm sorry, Rumble.
Do your show better.
Everyone hit thumbs up. Everyone hit like. Subscribe to all your channels. I'm sorry. Dusty Roo says the whiskey was like, fuck your nanolipid particles CV. Get the fuck out of here with your oily ass. There you go. Tin the Toolman Taylor. I'll just pick a couple of these out. You might not be the first podcaster to host a super spreader event, but you are the first to celebrate it.
Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Well, somebody's got to. You can't.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like that people will host a super spreader event and then they'll go, oh, I'm so sorry. What? You didn't think that getting hundreds of people together in one area, I'm sorry, 42. You don't think that putting 42 people in one spot and some of them aren't going to go home and get sick? We used to have super spreader events all the time. We just called it having a great fucking time.
Right.
And like 20% of those people ended up getting the sniffles
Hanging
after.
out with your friends in real life.
You're all drinking and then going, how's everybody doing? And you're just launching spittle into the air. Of course, most of you are going to feel like shit
Oh, and
for
if
a
you're
while.
drunk enough, you're spitting this close to the other person because you
Right.
don't know what a fucking personal bubble is.
If you could turn on, like, what do you call that? What do they call that? Droplets. If you could turn on, like, a droplet cam, you would just, and the red ones are the sick ones, you'd just be walking through patches of red dots the entire night. You should get sick.
Face is covered in them.
But that didn't just start 3 years ago. That's been every huge event.
Gino's not sick because he puked it all up.
That's right. Gino sucked in the droplets. He puked it all up. Now he's fine. So, therefore, thank you all very much for coming to our super spreader event. We can't wait to have you next year.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We can't wait to have you Saturday, October 21st at Partners Pub in Sartell, which, if you're from out of town, is probably about, 15, 20 minutes from where we just had our event.
It only can seat about, I don't know, what is it, like 28 people? So you might want to get your
Right,
tickets fast.
yeah. I have good news about that show, by the way.
Oh, you do?
If there were only 28 seats there, we'd be sold out. It's going really well.
Good.
I'm really excited
Fuck yeah.
to have Chrissy here. Freaky Deaky, becoming a member for his 11th month, says, are they sick or is it just allergies? It is that time of year for it. You know, are you trying to be an asshole?
No.
No.
No,
Are you trying to take away my moment?
I can also
I'm the
prove him
super
wrong.
spreader. I'm not the allergies guy. I'm the super spreader.
Allergies don't give you a fever of 103.
Right.
They don't.
Yeah. I mean, you look at
It's
April.
not allergies.
You look at April. She's hot-blooded. Check it and see. She's got a fever of 103.
Absolutely.
Come on, baby. Do you do more than dance? I'm hot-blooded. Hot-blooded.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Thank you.
That's the reason I said that.
Well, at any rate, we will make special shirts for the survival of the great
I survived the steel toe super spreader event.
I survived the steel toe super spreader
and all I
event.
got was this shitty t-shirt along with 13 of my friends.
Kip Smith, becoming a member for his 3rd month, says it's Spider Bangs and Chin Ginger show. There you go. Chin Ginger.
It does look red, doesn't it?
April says, yes, high fever, debilitating body aches that have me writhing in bed, sore throat, and cough. I do believe that is allergies. Yeah, see, don't try to take my super spreader away from me. Freaky Deaky says, LOL, sorry, super spreader. Can I call you the SS for short? I mean,
let's come up with a special salute for the super spreader.
Okay, here, your salute for the super spreader. Here we go.
Oh my god. I like the Asian girl you played doing this. That was fucking hilarious.
That's how you know the super spreader is here.
Yeah.
Lemmy says, G-Locks gave me some vintage steel toe gear. Got a Rockin' 101 steel toe shirt now.
Ooh, nice.
Really?
I was debating between steel toe shirt and then I found my Savage Thoughts shirt. So, but it says Steel Toe Network on it.
Oh, fuck, that's a cool shirt.
Yeah, that's when we were like fucking doing shit out of my garage. Like you were
on
at
our
the station
channel
yet?
before you got us suspended.
Yeah. Yes, before
I mean,
got.
thanks for printing off that shirt.
As I did my best to bail out the show and then killed it.
Thanks for printing off that shirt with my trademark on it and not asking. I appreciate that. It's really nice of you. So I hope that was profitable.
Yeah, well,
hope that made you a couple bucks.
So profitable. Oh my god, yeah. And go ahead and sue me over it. Can't get blood out of a turnip, I've heard.
Ty Cobb hates Dagos, writes, April's transitioning has really paid off. How are you, fella? There you go. All right, boys and girls. Let's do some things. Enough about how much of a super spreader I am. We don't need to we don't need to continue bragging. Besides, like Dusty True says on Rumble, pre-order your Super Spreader 2024 tickets now. There you go. We're going to have the Super Spreader tour. Okay, guys, thank you very much for a wonderful start to the show. But Matt and I have some things to discuss. But first, we have to thank Adam Feingold with $10. Says, is it safe to assume Saturday, August 10th will be the date next year? Work makes me ask for time off as early as possible, so I'm being the asshole that asks a year in advance. Yeah, since the 9th, I think, was our first day.
Okay.
Yeah, then Saturday, August 10th would be the day. Let's see. August, what day was August 9th, 2014? It was a Saturday, so it would have been it would have been the 11th. Would have been our. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't.
You don't even know when you started?
I always thought it was the 14th, but now I believe it would have been the 11th. Would make sense
to start on a Thursday, would it? Or Friday?
No, it wouldn't. So yeah, I'm going to say that August 11th was our first day. And thank you, Adam, very much for that $10. We appreciate it. $1.99 from Tim. Says, I want one of those shirts right now and salute. All right. Well, we will we'll look into the Super Spreader event shirts and get them out to you. 180 away from tonight's goal. Thank you guys very much for knocking that down so quickly. There's all the links in the chat if you'd like to contribute. So, Matt, you're a Minnesotan. I'm a Minnesotan. A lot of the people who listen to this program are Minnesotans. Guess what comes out this week? The big old Minnesota $17 billion surplus rebate checks.
This don't add up to $17 billion.
What? I mean, rub your hands together, kids. Remember, The state of Minnesota, and by the way, smoke and mirrors, because a lot of it was because much of the government was shut down.
Yeah.
And the state got a shitload of federal COVID money.
Yeah.
So don't expect that $17 billion again. But we got $17 billion in surplus. And if you're a single person making under 75 grand a year right now, you're going to get, wait for it,
Okay.
$260. But now, wait a minute. There's more. For each kid you claimed on your taxes when you did them in 2022, you're going to get, Bob's your uncle, another $260.
Ooh, $500. That'll do fucking nothing for anybody.
You're going to get $500. That's like a trip to the grocery store.
Yeah. Trip to the grocery store and fill up your gas tank.
But take it easy on take it easy on the baked goods. We only have $520, all right? Be frugal.
Yeah, don't buy any meat.
Yeah, I think if you're a couple and you're adjusted, now not your total gross. If you're adjusted, like after all the write-offs and everything else, if you're a married couple making $150K or less, you're going to get $520 plus $260 for every dependent. Oh, but they cap it at 3. So if you make 110 grand a year and you have 4 kids, you're shit out of luck. And by the way, a married couple making $151,000, they don't get like phased down to 200. They just get 0. It's a hard cutoff.
Just fuck you.
So $17 billion surplus, and married couples are going to get $520, but not if they both make okay money. If one of you makes good money and the other you works part-time, you're going to be fine. Yeah. If you both work full-time and do well, you're fucked. They had a $17 billion surplus and they didn't save any for you. $17 billion. And didn't they raise some taxes on some shit too? Or like raised some fees in Minnesota?
They raise them every year, so yeah.
With a $17 billion surplus. I mean, honestly, at what point do you just look at them and go, you know what, just to keep my own dignity intact, just fucking keep it.
Why bother? Why bother?
Just keep my goddamn money. It's just shitting in my mouth anyway. Hobo Chili says, just give it to me in ammo and potassium iodine. Kane J says, best part is you are taxed on the 500 too. Is that true?
No, you're not taxed on a tax rebate.
I don't think you can get taxed on a tax rebate, Kane.
That money was already taxed and then given back to you.
Yeah, Loaded Wrench says...
from the tax you paid.
Loaded Wrench says Tent City gonna be lit. Did you see that on the east side of this fucking town? Don't you want to go in there with a fucking baseball bat and just clear it out? I go through there.
You know what's hilarious is listening to April, like watching her tear up and like your story about all the dead animals at that place.
At which place?
I don't know. The guy went to do some cleanup at some farm.
Oh, yeah,
house,
Texas,
had all the dead
Texas.
animals that were left in
Right.
the cages. And April's tearing up and she's crying over that. Like, that person's an animal and evil and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, those poor animals. She's so sympathetic for the animals.
Right.
We have homeless people, human beings. Fuck them. Get them the fuck out of here. I don't want that in my fucking town. Fuck those people.
Now, in fairness... this is where April and I are different. I'm remarkably consistent. That horse can rot to death. I don't give a fuck. Take care of your fucking animals, you monsters. And as far as the homeless people, go be homeless somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if you're homeless.
What's this bullshit that you can't you can't just go fucking get rid of them because they don't have somewhere else to go?
Good. Scoop them up. Wait till they're sleeping.
Let them. That sounds like a them problem.
Right.
You don't have somewhere else to go? That's your problem.
I want our
Not
local.
mine.
I want our
How about
local
this?
government.
We have homeless shelters. Stay sober and go sleep in one, you fucking junkie.
If I'm the mayor, here's what. That's the problem. You can't be a junkie and check into those places.
That's what I'm saying. So stay sober. Don't be a junkie. How are you a junkie? You're homeless. You have no money. You have no job.
If I'm the mayor, I just pull one of these moves to the city attorney because the city attorney's like, well, we can't roust them unless we have a place for them to go. If I'm the mayor, I do this. I go, all right, we're rousting them up. We're burning. We're literally setting the tents on fire. We're going to be like the warden in Shawshank. We're going to go. We'll dance around it like wild Indians, you know? And you'll see it for miles. And the city attorney will be like, but do they have another place to go? And I'd go, yes. They go, where? I go, it's over there. And then I just start setting shit on fire. And they're like, what's over there? I'm like, just right over there. Just, yep, we're good.
Well, I don't know. What was here? Somewhere they weren't supposed to fucking be also. Right. Where are they going to go? Over to the other place they're not supposed to be. They'll find somewhere. They're homeless. They can go anywhere because they have no home.
They have tents. It's outdoorsy. Give them the woods. Why do they do that?
We took the woods away and built a Costco.
Thanks for spitting on me when I'm the super spreader. I appreciate that. I heard they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. You know what I heard is they're going to pave the beach and fucking nuke the whales.
Ooh.
Actually sounds kind of badass. So we have this homeless... And by the way, every day I drive by there to pick up the kid. I drive the back way to go to 10 to pick up the kids. I don't make my children live on the east side of St. Louis. Drive by there. You're right. There's more every time.
You just drive through the east side to show them how bad they could have it.
I did. I drove them through, and I told the kids, like, I'm starting them early. I am poisoning my children against needy people. My children will be raised properly in this fucking world. When I drove by, I go, kids, if they don't get that out of here soon, your dad's going to go on his show, and he's going to tell people to harass the city, and he's going to call the city, and he's going to tell them. And now they think their dad's some big badass somebody, and they're like, Dad, are you calling the city today when you get home? Are you going to talk to the city? I'm like, yeah, kids, I'm talking to the city. And then I said, then we'll go on our show where thousands of people watch it, and then we'll tell them to call the city. And we'll get these fucking bums rousted. They had a chance. They made their choice.
I will say they could have picked a better piece of real estate. It's slanty. It's on a fucking hill.
Not only slanty, this is where I believe this is a CIA fucking psyop, because COVID fucked me, by the way. And now I'm a super spreader. So they get these tents. Where are they getting the fucking tents, first of all? And it all just shows up at the same time. It just shows up. And it doesn't show up in the woods. They don't set it up off somewhere where they can be private. They set it up right in the middle of people's faces. There is a group that is funding this. There is a group that is in charge of this, and they're probably communist and socialist. And they're trying to, how do I say this? They're trying to demoralize the population so that they'll accept their horse shit. Where are these people, homeless people, getting tents? How are they all setting up at the same time in the same place?
They're all brand new tents. It's not like shabby tents that they've been dragging around from place to place as they get kicked out. No, they're all brand fucking new.
So why is it in the middle of a city center, a population center, making it look shittier? I'm telling you, there's something going on here.
I can't argue that.
So I fucking hate it. I hate it. Thank you, Mike Erb, for becoming a member for 3 months. Says, I'm a steel-toe brother. That's right. You get all of our emotes when you become a member as well. I love that Little Lemmy has changed her name to Little Flemmy. It says, you'd actually be surprised at how much money homeless people have. They don't have any bills, and they hustle. Yeah, right to the east side of our town and make it even shitty. I didn't think the east side
Fuck all you idiots that give them money, too. You're the problem.
I didn't think the east side could get shittier. 383 Novocaine says, thank you, Steel Toe. I got an office visit today for the licking butthole story time for earphones. You know, we were doing The Lady from Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah. I heard. Yep.
Yeah, we were watching that today. And, well, at least he put earphones in to listen to the butthole licking story. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was trying to be responsible. Yeah, Rupert says, you don't have a home. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Cycle Cleveland says, Aaron in favor of government destroying property. Yikes. I don't give a shit if it's the government. I'll raise up with a bunch of fucking pitchforks and me and a few rowdy friends can go super spread their ass somewhere else. I don't give a shit if the government doesn't want to do it. Let's get Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, and we'll go up there and we'll go with our torches and we'll just roust them out. Oh, I hope all the evil in the world happens at that encampment.
Roust them out with all the infected people from your super spreader event so they get COVID and die.
I'm the super spreader. I'll show up in all my battle garb and I'll say, you better get the fuck out of here unless you want to be spread upon. Mac with $9.99 says, you the man, Steel Toe. You know, I do what I can. I do what I can. I'm a servant of my audience, as it were. Cheeseburger Pie says, I bet we still have extra animals with no homes. I don't care. Like, St. Cloud needs to fucking take care of
Fuck
that.
all the animals too.
Yeah, don't try to be like, oh, Aaron cares about the animals and then doesn't care about the homeless. No, they can all rot.
No, that's April.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Just make my city look nice.
Yeah.
People act like I don't have a little fascist in me. I've got a little fascist in me. They're fucking useless. They had a chance. They have nothing. They own nothing. They contribute nothing. They smell like shit. When did that stop becoming a reason to fucking kick someone out of society? You fucking stink. You've never... Do what the black people in San Francisco do. Just walk in and take some body wash and soap. They don't even make you pay. Go in there and grab some shit and wash your stinky fucking body, you odorous pig.
That's the other thing. They're in a spot. There's no stores close by. They gotta walk.
Good.
I guess what I'm saying, like, there's nothing like convenient close where they can just go steal the shit they need.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Why would they pick
from
that spot other than just to be in public view?
I've got an idea.
What?
I'm gonna make signs. The first sign is gonna be at the end of the street where the tents are, and it's gonna say free crack, and there's gonna be an arrow. And then it's gonna say this way, this an arrow, this an arrow. And I'll walk them maybe 10, 15 blocks.
Uh-huh.
And then while they're there, I'll take some Roncinol and a match and just fucking set the whole thing on fire. And they can come back. Not only will their houses be gone, but they'll have no crack.
So could you actually be charged with the crime if you did that?
Probably, unfortunately.
What would be the crime?
Helping.
I guess starting a fire just on random public property isn't a thing. But could you just take the shit? It's abandoned shit on public property. If they're not there, just fucking take it.
Right. Yeah, they're not supposed to be there anyway.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the plan. Let's figure, like you said, we'll get them out. Free crack sign. Lead them away. We'll get people to go in, take all the fucking tents, throw them right in the river. The river's right there. It'll wash it right down to Minneapolis.
I've now found something for the juvenile delinquents who go to Apollo High School. I found something for them to do. Hey, guys, you still want to beat the shit out of something? Here's a bunch of tents. Tear them down. Go bananas. Hold your gun sideways. You can't miss the fucking thing. Not the people, the tents. We're getting the people out while we destroy the tents. Wildcard with 199 says, can't we just roll them down the hill? Ooh, we could bet on that. Ooh, we could bet on that. Daniel Hackelman says, get this fucking site off YouTube. No.
What?
All we're doing is advocating for rousting the homeless. That's it. I don't want them around. Here's what we'll do. We'll let the animals run free. We'll lock the homeless in the cages.
Yeah.
Perfect. There we go.
And not feed them.
Yes. And make them be in little tiny cases. Oh, boy. April says, great. Now I'm losing my taste. How will I enjoy Aaron's butthole later? I'll just really push. I'll push real hard. Magnum DUI says, sorry I missed the Nazi white supremacy super spreader event. I was busy registering voters at the cemetery. Oh, well, you and I were doing the opposite things. Balls Deep says, leave the bottle in the front seat, too. Skeezy says, oh, yeah, like the guy who set the...
I got it.
Like the guy who set the bar on fire here in town.
The press.
Poop is Lube says, are you going based on the Somalians right now? I bet you the Somalians would team up with me. You think they want that shit across from their deli?
Fuck no.
I'm going to tell the Somalians that they're there and they're also trans and gay. And the Somalis will be like, I do not want that shit. That was not Somali. But... What the fuck accent was that? You are not going to believe this, but apparently the worm-infested people across the street also are transgender. We are going to make sure that this city does not suffer from the gay cancer. Dr. Umbutu has told us that you must cut it out and pull it out at the root. Evan Moore writes, odorous pig. Yeah, he liked odorous pig. Who doesn't?
You got a sign on a tent. Eat the poo-poo here.
There you go.
Right across from the Somali. Come on.
Poo-poo eating.
Yes.
Even More says, agreed, animals are so much better than the homeless, and they smell better. Yes.
Yeah, animals still smell like shit, and weirdly, they smell better than the homeless.
I'm going to arm the Somalis. Watch that backfire on me like it does every time the CIA does it. You're like, oh, shit. Well, at least we got rid of the homeless, but now there's an armed insurrection on the east side. And they want Sharia law? Let me see. What does Sharia law entail? Women voting. Okay, we're going to nip that shit in the bud before they can teach it to our kids. You know what? Sit me down with the main Somali that we armed. We'll have peace talks. Your terms might be acceptable. Well, anyway, that's what's going on in St. Cloud at the moment. And I'm hoping that we roust them sooner rather than later. But unfortunately, we have some law here that you can't kick them out.
Is that a local law, state law?
I don't know.
Who made that law?
But it's a law that says you cannot kick them out of a place unless you have somewhere for them to go. They don't own the fucking property they're on. Is it like a squatter's rights thing, or?
I don't know. How was that law made in the defense of this is what the people, the taxpayers, the people who fund the fucking government, this is what they want. They want homeless fucking bums to not be kicked out of their community.
Tim B with $2 on Rumble says we need more Matt. I love April and Johnny, but you are fucking awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, buddy.
I try.
We are 175
Not
away
very
from
hard, but I try.
175 away from tonight's goal. If you want to contribute, you guys are making a great pace tonight. Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, YouTube, Rumble. If you'd like to kick in, please do. We do appreciate it. April says, babe, no, I just started eating something and I can't taste it as much. Whoops.
Thanks for the invite.
You're welcome.
God,
you might have got it anyway. You know why?
Why?
I had a super spreader event. An international super spreader event.
You don't say.
Fucks yeah. I did something very important this weekend, if I do say so myself. I had a very important night. I thought this was funny. I just wanted to put this up on tonight's show. Apparently, Corinne Jean-Pierre writes Joe Biden's tweets because she forgot to log out of her account and log into his. And sent a tweet. This is Corinne Jean-Pierre today. Investing in America means investing in all of America. When I ran for president, I made a promise that I would leave no part of the country behind. And it was tweeted as Corinne Jean-Pierre.
You fucking dolt.
It's just a fun microcosm of the entire administration, you know. Yeah. We send the wrong tweets. We let everybody in Hawaii burn to death without giving them any kind of warning. You know, the classics.
Yeah.
Just the classics. That's all. Let's. I don't really have much for that one other than You guys. Did they? Now I've been hearing some stuff about the Hawaii wildfires. And the things I've been hearing are like somebody tried to blame it on the goose that got you feeling loose. No, somebody tried to. I think I have it on tonight's show. Let me look for it, or it might be on tomorrow's show. I think it might. Yeah, I think it's on tomorrow's show. Nope, here it is. Democratic senator from Hawaii blames climate change for historic Maui wildfires. But here's what the National Weather Service said. The minute I saw the way these wildfires burned, I went, I feel like this fits in really convenient with all of the, climate change discussion and the climate reforms and all this other shit. And I don't know. It just seems like, this administration has not been too shy with playing fast and loose with organizing shit between, the FBI planning a kidnapping of the governor of Michigan. The shit they're doing to Trump, the January 6th stuff that we know about now. Every time they want to do a certain thing, it seems like the certain thing that they're trying to make you scared of happens. So the Maui wildfires happen, and the politicians go, oh my God, look at this climate change. We'd better do something. It looks like a bomb went off in Maui. And I'm like, yeah, it does look like somebody purposely may have done something to Maui. Would you like to talk about that?
Sure.
I meant them.
Oh.
I was yelling at them through you.
Oh. Okay.
I was using you as a conduit because I wanted to strangle these. But, I mean, they warned nobody. They didn't try to get anybody out. They just left probably what will end up being thousands of people to die. And I can't be talked out of the fact until I see some hard and fast evidence that this wasn't set. And that, it just was kind of allowed to take off because, boy, we can use this as a climate change deal. Yeah. Well, Senator Mazie Hirono, a Democrat from Hawaii, suggested Sunday that climate change played a role in the massive Maui wildfires that killed almost 100 people and left more than 1,000 missing. You know, they've come up with some really great evidence that the climate is changing and it's going to disrupt us immediately right now. And that is that this summer, it's been very hot in the summer. You know when it
hasn't really been like a really hot summer though.
But you know when
it gets a few hot days.
You know when it gets really, really cold in the winter and anti-climate change people go, it's so goddamn fucking cold. Where is this climate change? And the Democrats always say, oh, that's anecdotal evidence. You can't use that. You have to look at patterns. And then those people in the summertime go, oh my God, it's hot out. This must be the climate changing. So everybody's full of shit.
But they don't actually look at patterns. Things have been warming up for fucking ever since we've actually been tracking
since the last ice age. It's been going up.
Weird.
When they say that it's
weird,
breaking,
it started to warm up when the ice age ended. Wow.
Well,
fucking weird.
They keep doing this thing too where they go record highs, record highs, record highs. Yeah, for the 160 years they've been tracking temperature.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of how long mammals and especially humans have been on this planet. It is a little skosh longer than 170 years. So I'm sorry if I don't, if I don't take your record that was set probably around when my great-grandparents might have been alive. It doesn't seem like a big span of time. That's all. I'm sorry to propose skepticism.
Yeah.
Captain Caution with $10 says right on. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. 165 away from tonight's goal. You guys are just setting a great pace tonight. Thank you so much. If you want to help us continue to finish up this evening show goal and do some overtime tonight, Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships, Rumble Rants. Thank you very, very much. Elementary Son of Man says, I feel for the Americans in Hawaii going through this, even if they don't consider themselves Americans. Do they? I think they do. I believe they do. But with the Hawaiian, the Maui wildfires and everything else. And did you know who the police chief is in Maui that was supposed to coordinate the attack?
Yes, because I was watching your show.
Yeah, he was a police captain in Las Vegas in charge of teams and detectives. Yeah. When the Mandalay Bay shooting happened.
Yeah, weird.
And do you remember where he trained?
Weird coincidence.
Do you remember where he trained to be a local police captain?
No.
The FBI National Academy.
Oh.
Just, sorry, it just sounded really weird to hear that the guy who's a local cop was trained at the FBI National Academy. And it would just so happen he was a leading authority when
he was somewhere where two major fucking events.
Yes. That we don't really have all the information to.
Don't really have. Yeah, that's not really putting it.
Of course, we all know his name. Police Chief Ray Epps. Sorry. So we got that going on. The senator tried to blame climate change for the Maui wildfires, but meteorologists and other scientific experts say not so fast. On CNN State of the Union, host Jake Tapper teed up Hirono to blame climate change, and she took the bait. Here, do we have? Is this a long segment, or can we just get this lovely, attractive woman? This barrel of fun named Senator Hirono. What's her?
The fire that's
it's a 10-minute segment.
Of Hawaii, and I was there with the family of federal agencies, including.
That's a beach. How does a beach burn?
Dude, people ran into the water to get away from the fire. They literally ran into the ocean.
Well, that makes sense. It's water.
Yeah. They ran out into the ocean. And to this day, they claim that if you go down by the water, you'll see their footprints in the sand. Because every night, they walk the beaches
of Cheyenne.
Yes. They say they just went crazy. Oh, God. Screaming out his name. Sorry. I apologize. The workers come on Monday to fix the doors and patch the walls.
What's that have to do with the fire?
I know. Well, it's just, repairs and recovery.
Sounds more like domestic abuse.
This is all very important. Yeah. So the meteorologist, so this senator takes her chance on CNN to grandstand, and wouldn't you know, CNN was spreading misinformation, which from what I hear should send you to jail.
Or at least get you kicked off YouTube.
Extreme weather events happen all the time, often with devastating and tragic consequences for human life, especially when the government doesn't feel the need to evacuate or warn anybody.
No.
Last Sunday, the National Weather Service warned that a high-pressure system north of the Hawaiian Islands, combined with a strong low-pressure cyclone in Category 4 Hurricane Dora passing to the south of the islands, would create a strong pressure gradient over Hawaii.
What the fuck does that mean?
Translation, it's going to be warm and dry, and there will be a strong chance of damaging winds. That means the potential for wildfires will be higher than normal.
Okay.
So basically what happened was they had a really hot, summertime, and then you had strong hurricane force winds and dry conditions, which could mean wildfires. And once the wildfire starts, those winds just
I thought Hawaii was tropical, though. Isn't it pretty damp there? Like, in general, overall, the soil, the
National Weather Service warned a couple days before these winds pose a serious fire and damaging wind threat. Stay alert. So the climate change thing, not so much working on this one. But I'm sure it's what they want at the front of everybody's mind.
But climate change didn't cause the weather event? Isn't that the argument?
That's what they think.
Okay.
But it really was, wildfires happen, and this one happened to happen when there were 80-mile-per-hour winds that just acted. I still think somebody started it. I don't believe in any way this was natural.
Canadian fires. Yeah. They're all started.
Yeah, who the fuck started those, by the way?
I don't know. Some secret fucking agency with some laser beam from space.
You are asking questions way above your pay grade, Nicholas Memphis. So anyway, the Maui thing's terrible. It's awful. It's depressing, so I'll move on. Mark Zuckerberg is not going to do the Elon Musk fight anymore. The battle of the billionaires is not going to happen.
Oh, what a fucking bitch.
Well,
just like Facebook to bitch out.
He says that Elon's the bitch, and now he's going to fight a professional MMA guy.
Hold on. What do you mean Elon's the bitch?
Says Elon's playing coy, and he doesn't think Elon's serious, so he's going to move on. Says, I offered a real date. Dana White offered to make this a legit competition for charity. Elon won't confirm a date, then says he needs surgery, and now asked to do a practice round in my backyard instead.
Elon is also a troll, so
yeah.
Maybe there's some truth here.
If Elon ever gets serious about a real date and official event, he knows how to reach me. Otherwise, time to move on. I'm going to focus on competing with people who take the sport seriously. There you go. And that's Mark Zuckerberg blowing a guy. There you go.
Sexy.
Hit share if you like it. He has a octagon in his backyard, and he apparently spars with people. I will say, I don't think Elon Musk would have fared well against Mark Zuckerberg. He has no experience in fighting. And while Mark Zuckerberg may not be the best mixed martial artist who ever lived, I mean, I think he could handle himself with Elon. But they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
The fight's off. They're not doing it.
To get me hard and leave me hanging.
The backyard, Mark Zuckerberg writes, I think we can all agree Elon isn't serious. Mark has kind of been teasing this move for a while now, consistently refuting Elon's characterization of things and alleging that the Twitter honcho was stonewalling on purpose. So, I don't know. I just really didn't understand what either of them had to gain by doing it.
Yeah, I don't quite really get it either.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why they needed to, but no matter what we think about it, they're not going to do it.
They don't really have to do anything. They have billions of dollars. They can just fuck around.
Well, we got about 300 of you in here right now. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for spending time with us. Matt's filling in for April today. If you feel like chipping into our program, please do. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships, and Rumble Rants. We do appreciate that. You guys are only 165 away. We consider 150 to be striking distance, so do your worst and knock us under that number. We do appreciate it. Continuing on, the Island Boys released a new song.
How are these a thing?
Well, the one now is gay. They've also did a picture. They're brothers, as you know. And the one came out as a homosexual, and they did a video of him kissing his brother, Him and his brother did a little lip lock on camera.
So they also practice incest.
Yeah, I guess that would be incestuous.
Yeah, that would be incestuous.
Gay incest. Is there any, like, is this just really, are they like, you know what? I really want to find out if God's real. Like, I really have to know. I'll shove something up my ass while I make out with my gay brother.
Oh my God.
While I'm building a golden idol and bearing false witness. Want to see how they also want to see how many commandments they can break at once. They're going to make out with each other and also give the finger to their mom.
Yeah.
And kill something. And take the Lord's name in vain the entire time.
But I don't get how they're a thing. How does anybody...
Well, they did the Island Boys thing. You know, the Island Boys song was really cringe and it was terrible. Yes. And everybody thought it was bad, so we shared it and we watched it just because of how awful it was. Then they just kind of hung around, and like any shock jock kind of a bit, they had to keep adding to it. And obviously, they're not going to be able to just keep making shitty music. The bloom is off the rose. You made one shitty song, we got it. And your music isn't going to get good. So you got to do something else to stay in the limelight. So you make out with your brother, and people will watch you again and go, what the fuck are these two creeps doing? And then the other one goes, no, it's totally fine. You see, I'm gay.
And you still kissed your fucking brother.
People would retort with that. They would say that, you know, that the gay thing doesn't write off the brother part. Like, that's... Right. Nobody was upset because you guys were two boys kissing.
No.
They were upset because you were blood related. Well, they decided to do a freestyle, Matthew, to clear this whole thing up.
Is this, okay, a freestyle, as they make a video. This isn't a freestyle.
Well, yeah,
they knew what they were doing.
Look, when you listen...
It's all written down.
When you listen to how this freestyle sounds, you will understand that they probably made this up off the top of their head.
I don't believe it. I believe this is probably the best they fucking could put out. Well,
they're on an ATV and a dirt bike, and they want to sing to you. It's called the Billionaire Freestyle.
Oh, God.
So here you go. Fly Soulja and Kodiak Red. I think Fly Soulja is the gay one. And I think that's him right there. So here's the Billionaire Freestyle from the Island Boys, or as some people in the chat were calling them, the Byland Boys. Kind of fun. Listen to the words, man. Listen to the words.
I'll listen to the words.
I want to be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Buy all the things I never had. I want to be on the cover of Playboy magazine. Just me and my brother kiss each other. Cause
did you fucking listen to the words like I told you?
I want to be on the cover of Playboy magazine. I'm listening to the fucking words.
You didn't hear the words.
Did they even print?
No. You didn't hear the words because the next part was the important part.
Okay, well, I didn't get to that part yet.
Just me and my brother kissing each other. Because every time I close my eyes, I see his lips on my eyes.
You see,
there's a certain word I want to scream right now, but we're on YouTube, aren't we?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me guess. Is it that one?
No. No.
Fucking No. Oh, I've got it. Fact. Would that be the one?
That's the one.
Okay, just checking.
Yes.
Oh, I want to make it to the cover of the Forbes list. Me and my brother, yeah, we be kissing each other lips. We on the Playboy at a magazine, yeah. We kind of dope, we got sticks like it's 2 out of 3s, yeah. Make it to the top and now we tatted and we tatted from our legs to our toes, yeah. You can do it up.
Wait a
minute. Are they having...
Wait. We tatted from our legs to our toes.
Is that what he said?
Yes. Back it up. He said, I swear to God, he said we're tatted from our legs to our... Unless he pronounced heads, I
thought he said head to toe.
But what is he? I can't tell because he's got his brother's dick in his mouth, and I can't.
Is he convulsing or having a stroke? Like, I know rappers will like use their hands and stuff when they're rapping.
Said heads.
But this guy's like trying to he's trying to do a backstroke in the air.
He's trying to hype you up.
I guess
hype you up.
Well, let's see what he said.
Kind of dope, we got sticks like it's 2 out of 3s, yeah. Make it to the top and now we tatted and we tatted from our legs to our toes, yeah.
You're right.
Legs to our toes.
Hold on.
Oh my God, how stupid are you?
Let me see something. I'm looking at my legs, and I'm looking at my toes. And I have to tell you, there's not a large distance to travel.
There is also a whole lot more tattoos on their body than just his legs to his toes.
Well, that doesn't mean he's wrong. They are tatted from their legs to their toes. It's just there's other parts, too.
What a fucking dolt.
We got sticks like it's 2 out of 3s, yeah. Make it to the top and now we tatted and we tatted from our legs to our toes, yeah. You can do it up and we can do it like it's my road, but we done made it to the top, yeah. Kissing on each other's lips, we ain't talking about no lip lock. We done.
Do you see what I mean that this was a freestyle? Because it makes no fucking sense. If they would have written this, they'd be more retarded than I thought they were.
Yeah.
Incest would explain why they're so stupid. When they said, "Who's our dad, Mom?" and she goes, "You don't want to know," she meant it.
Your uncle.
Yeah.
The boss, yeah. Call me out the wall, keep me and my brother put the game on lock, yeah. Cause I wanna be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Buy all the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Playboy magazine. Just me and my brother kissing each other. Cause every time I close my eyes, I be seeing his lips on mine.
Well, the Island Boys, what do you think? Are they making a comeback? Ultra Omega says
they're making cum on the other one's back.
So you
just say you're gay.
So you're accusing perhaps what you might be saying here, if I'm to understand you, is
Incest, a good thing to do.
Ultra Omega says they definitely 69. That's an accusation.
Nega's weird.
You know what I love about that is that they can't sue me for anything I'm saying because they have to prove it's false. And so if I say they definitely 69, I'd be like, who's going to fucking believe you that I'm lying? Denise becoming a member for her 15th month. Thank you very much. Ultra Omega says they mentioned kissing 3 times now. Yeah, right. They like kissing each other. They're related. They're gay. And they enjoy kissing each other on the lips. Dub says, I close my eyes. I see my bros inner thighs. People wanted they wanted a
tatted inner thighs, by the way, because they're tatted from their legs to their toes.
Legs to their toes. You know who I heard would come in and remove them from the music scene?
Who?
Fuck. God damn
I
it.
still picture that little Asian girl just fucking jamming to that.
You know what?
That was awesome.
You know what I heard that? You know what I heard that these two are practicing?
Gay fucking shit.
That's just what I heard. Little Flemmy with $2 says they're twins. Yes, it doesn't help. I don't know what that was.
That still makes it incest.
It's gay. It's incestuous. It's fucked up. Quite frankly, I don't think
just because they're twins doesn't mean it's like jacking yourself off.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to go, oh, hey, look, these two guys.
That's my twin, and so this isn't gay or incestuous.
Look,
we're the same person. No, you're not.
Look, these two guys are brothers, and they're making out. Isn't that fucked up? Well, they are twins. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was weird. It's my bad.
Totally acceptable.
Lemmy says,
gotta be same-sex twins, though. Can't be boy-girl twin.
No, they're gay twins.
Twink twins.
I don't.
Ultra Omega, twink twins.
The twink twins. That's what they should change their name to. Yeah, they're not the. Thank you, Ultra Omega. They're not the Island Boys anymore. They're the twink twins. April says, "Why do twins insist on being incesty?" I don't know.
Wait, I know twins. I have never experienced twins that want to be incesty. Have you?
No, but I also try to stay away from them because I believe they're soulless monsters. I also try to stay away from twins.
Not
I don't
disputing
trust them.
that either.
Their genetics are spread too thin for them to be complete full people. I always believe twins are up to something.
Oh, especially them redheaded twins.
Yeah, redheaded twins you definitely stay away from because they all look like Malachi from Children of the Corn, and you gotta keep your distance. I'm sorry, guys. I know they seem friendly, but that's because they have no friends and they're desperate for people to talk to. But they can only keep that facade up for so long. Thank you guys very much. 165 away from today's goal. If you want to chip in and keep knocking that out, we do appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. The links are right there in the chat. Take a break. Hit the thumbs up button. Throw a couple of bucks our way. Maybe become a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Rumble. And we'll get that 165 all straightened out. And we've cleared the 300 mark for tonight, which is always good for an evening show. Well, let's talk about this gentleman. 20 years ago, if we would have heard about a guy screaming in Arabic on a plane, we would have went, oh my God, lockdown air travel.
Uh-huh.
Now, with the way our society's gone from the inside,
okay,
I've started to go, every time I hear, oh man, an Islamic guy went crazy on a plane and started yelling in Arabic. I'm like, can we relocate him to San Francisco? Maybe he can get some shit done. I'm starting, it's kind of like that politics
Fuck that. Bring him to the east side.
Yeah, you can do a training mission first. That's your tutorial. Yes. But they say politics makes for strange bedfellows. 20 years ago, everyone's afraid of what are Muslims going to do if they come to this country? Now you listen to what Muslims say about certain things going on in our country, and you go, you want a ticket? You want to... That's how Republicans are going to rig elections. You know how Democrats want to just bring in poor people from every country?
And the cemetery.
Yeah, and the cemetery. Yeah. Republicans are going to be like, all right, let's bring in the most intolerant motherfuckers from every country, tell them what's going on here, and say, if you don't vote for us, this will overrun the nation. And they'll be like, you got it, bro. Now, a passenger aboard a flight from Australia to Malaysia was busted after allegedly threatening to blow the plane up on Monday, with alarming video capturing him holding a bag while ranting about being a, quote, slave to Allah. Oh. I don't know if you know about this, sir, but that's going to cause some flashbacks for some Americans and make them moderately uncomfortable. Not only that, you guys had your turn. You're not the big scary bad guys anymore. We got
crazy white bitches.
We've got
one that he's not fucking real. That motherfucker wasn't she?
Yeah, not only that, but we've got women with 5 o'clock shadows and their dicks hanging out wanting to read books to our children. So you guys are the least of our worries. Yeah. You guys blow up a plane now and we go, you know what? They're just trying to keep us in check. It's trying to make sure we fucking behave. But yeah, we got women going, that motherfucker is not real. So you ranting about Allah and shit. I don't know.
You're not creating a big scene on the plane.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be. Wouldn't that be funny if he said that when he got off the plane? He goes, oh, I remember the good old days when that rant would get me so much attention and I would get a free trip to Cuba. It would be Guantanamo Bay, but it's still lovely this time of year. Now you all just question me for a little bit, drop the charges, and send me to L.A. I don't get it. Let's watch some of this. Are we getting an ad first? Probably.
Performance and efficiency.
Of course we are.
Engineering, meticulously.
Ooh, what a beautiful car.
For responsiveness.
Mazda. Who doesn't want a Mazda?
And confidence. The Mazda CX-90 plug-in hybrid.
Oh my God.
Hey, a battery that won't stop burning. Congratulations. On the fucking ground! On the fucking ground! Right now on the goddamn ground! No, I'm sorry. I was just giving you my name. Right! You, sir, tell me your name. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. He's fine. His name is my name, too. What's your name again? Mohammed Abdul Alis. On the fucking ground. Sorry. See, sir, I just can't help myself. Nothing I can do. Quick, tell me your name is Robert Wilson. My name is Robert Wilson. See?
Slave to Allah.
Yeah. Slave to Allah. On the ground, cutie. Would you like to be? Some guy had headphones on and he just heard a guy say it, and he takes them off and he goes, "Nah." Oh, we're not saying that's not the one we're saying? I'm sorry.
I like the Asian guy with a mask on confronting him.
Yeah. Bro, this ain't your fight. Take a seat. In a series of alarming videos tweeted by ex-user Jawad Nazir, a passenger went on a religious rant, not an anti-religious rant. Well, let's watch the videos from X, rather than with the New York Post's little adaptations on it. Here we go.
Allah.
Take it. Another again. It's just people mishearing things. They're like, "I'll have coleslaw." Are we serving food on this flight? You said there wasn't. I'm sorry. All right, good. We're cool. I will not chop your fucking balls off and shove them in your mouth on this flight. Thank you for being a slave of Allah. Would you like to help me cut the non-believers on this plane? No, I'm good, man. All right, well, then you must get out of my way. Let's get ready to rumble!
Why the dramatic pause? Just fucking say it.
It's a slave to Allah.
Hear me. I say this. We're all waiting.
Woo-ha, woo-ha, I got you all in check. And I say this to you. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. And to the rest of you who are not slaves to Allah, I say this. A hip, a hop, a hippie to the hip, hip, hop, and you don't I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it is clear. Well, fuck, I forgot. My world crumbles when you are not near. Yeah, there's just a large Muslim man with a giant beard who's a slave to Allah threatening to fucking blow up the plane.
To an Asian guy with a mask.
Yeah, to an Asian guy with a mask. So that was his whole thing. He never got to his point, though.
I don't know, they're both fucking nuts.
Well, but he never
Asian
got
guy
to...
with a mask? Why are you wearing a fucking mask? Just get COVID like a fucking man.
Look, man, all I wanted was this guy to... Uh-oh. I'm looking at okay, Bill did retweet the tweet of the shirt. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted there for a little bit. But yeah, when it comes to the guy going, I to the rest of you I say this, and then you turn off the camera there? Come on, pussy. He ain't gonna hurt anybody.
People who film and then try to post something like that, why? What's your mindset? Why do you stop it?
Yeah, you didn't.
It's 2023. You have a fucking smartphone that has endless storage on it.
Right. There's a phrase for this: in for a penny, in for a pound. Keep her going. We want to find out what this guy's up to.
Don't fucking shortchange us.
CSE gifting 5 memberships: Eddie S, Dave S, Cash 45, Mario Yanetta, and the Fraudster, all getting memberships, and that's going to put us at 155 for tonight. Thank you guys, very, very much. What up, Optic Nerve? Let's go to Boomer Bob. He says his holy book on tape was now that's what I call the 90s. Yeah, he was reading the Quran, but he was listening to 90s pop music. Yeah, let's open it up. He goes, and to the rest of you non-believers, I say this. Waiting for tonight. I've dreamed of this love for so long. To the rest of you, I say hi. My name is Rich. You look like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch. Fuck. Well, anyway. Apparently the plane landed. So, mission not accomplished. You don't love your God as much as we thought you did, I suppose. Nigerian man Tunde Akinmoyewa and his friend Bodhi. Wait, well, hold on.
Wait, what?
Your name is Tunde Akinmoyewa. And your buddy's name is just Bodhi? All right, I am here. I am Tunde Nunsang Prungralaka Akinmoyewa. And this is my friend Bill. We are here. My name is Tunde Kijana Biaka Bertuka Akinmoyewa Schnuckelfritz. And this is my friend. We just call him JB.
What the fuck?
Well, anyway, the Nigerian man and his friend bought a magic...
It's a good thing I wrote this note that I have here when you brought this story up.
You see, guys, that's a very funny... You see, guys, it says... I flipped it over. I played a joke on everybody. Yeah, you definitely don't want to say that in this story.
No.
For the last story.
I happened to write that note at the beginning of the show, and boy, how relevant is it now?
Yeah. Don't say that. And also for the last story, you could have put the word sand in front of it. And it would have been just as relevant. Just as relevant. So anyway, Timbiaka Batuka Akanoya Wimawaba. Actually, I believe his name was Eddie Kuchakacha Kamatosa Niratosa Nokasama Kamawaki Brown.
Oh.
So these two very intelligent Nigerian men who just talked...
So many intelligent men in Nigeria.
Who just talked me into renewing my car warranty before this story. Actually bought a magic potion from a local doctor.
I sent them some money to get some traveler's checks that I'm going to cash for them.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
They actually told me they had a princess that they were rescuing, but they needed my money, and they were going to give me $1 million. So my paydays are coming. You can keep your money, Governor Walz. I got Tunde Akinmoyewa watching my back. So anyway, Tunde and his buddy Bodhi bought a magic potion from a local doctor.
In quotes, by the way.
Local doctor.
Doctor, yes.
And the pair decided to test it out, the magic potion. When they bought the potion from the doctor said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. That was actually, he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, no more of you two jumping on the bed. It was really unfortunate. I delivered that
I may have laughed too hard at that.
I delivered that like a racist Johnny Carson. Yeah, well, a couple of Nigerian fellas, couple of these Nigerian boys, they worked up the nerve to go to the doctor, and the doctor said to them, I don't want any more of you two jumping on the bed. That is correct, John. You see,
the doctor wrote a prescription, though, to get them to stop jumping on the bed. Velcro.
You just put this on your ceiling, and it will stop your impulse to jump on the bed. Oh. Just don't you're going to lose the Velcro if you put it in your work boots. Sorry. Why did this have to happen? No, you don't understand. You hold the Velcro this way. Owl B. Johnson says the doctor said you put the lime in the coconut and you drink them both up. That is what you do. How are we still 155 away with this gold going on? If you're not all, this is where I violently shake our homeless cans at you and go, oh, come on, fuck you. We're not getting better than that. Are you kidding? Oh. Loaded Wrench says, have your dad, give it to your grandmother. Dead Jester said they prescribe a witch doctor to sit in the corner of the bedroom 24/7 in silence. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he tell me what to do. Sorry. Anyway, where were we?
Oh, no.
With this story out of lovely Nigeria. Had to be something going on. At any rate, these guys go to a local doctor. The doctor gave them a magic potion. So they decided to test it out. They drank the magic potion, and Tunde insisted that Bodhi should shoot him. Another statistic, just... So you know what Bodhi did?
You know what happened?
What?
No, specifically in the instructions of the potion, it said hold the gun like this, not like this.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. This was such a sad story, though. All jokes aside. He took the magic potion. He said, you have to shoot me. Bodhi fired 7 shots and hit him twice in the shins. Terrible. Terrible, terrible thing.
The gun jammed, so he just threw it at his head.
It went pretty much the way you might think it would. What, with the NYPD arresting them? The bullet hit Tunde, and Tunde hit the ground. Oh, the magic potion didn't work. Somebody gets a refund. One Tunde Akanemoyewa, a male ex-convict. Come on. Come on. We're trying to be
Even in
good.
Nigeria, he's an ex-convict? Are you serious?
We're trying to be good. What did he do? Ogle a white woman?
No, they're not allowed in Nigeria.
Oh, how do we get that passed here?
He was caught looking at white woman porn.
Who is also a cultist. It's a weird way to say crip. While testing a locally made gun. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's like the
God.
Nigerian helicopters.
They saved up enough money to buy a 3D printer. And they tried to make a gun.
They just had some PVC pipe and some gunpowder. All right, what you do is you light this end on fire and you put a projectile in there. Oop, it came out into his eye. My bad. Anyway, back to what actually happened. So, while testing a locally made gun believed to be newly procured, they didn't know because he scratched the serial number off of it, was accidentally shot by one of his boys named Bodie.
No, what do you mean accidentally? They bought a potion. It wasn't an accident.
Right, he was protected. He had a potion.
Yeah.
Right. See, what he forgot to do was you're supposed to take the potion and then you throw it in the river and then a fairy comes out and gives you a set of flippers.
What the fuck is that from?
Zelda, Link to the Past. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. You went deep with that one.
As a result of which you know what it was? He had the potion, but he used too much of the potion lighting the little lanterns on his way to the thing. So he ran out of the potion and he couldn't survive the gunshot. You know what he should have done instead is catch a fairy with a butterfly net, put it in a jar, and then when he got shot and bled to death, the fairy would have come around, sprinkled some dust on him, and he was spruced right back up. Oh. Usually we just throw fairies off of a building. Is that, you like that one? Did that work for you? No, with the wings, the winged.
Of course, because they can fly. You throw them off a building, watch them fly away. I get it. They don't hit the ground and go splat.
We're going to finish this one, I promise. As a result of which he died while being taken to the hospital for medical attention. Meanwhile, the remains of the deceased have been deposited in the mortuary. There you go. Well, the potion didn't work. That doctor's full of shit. Who would have known? He seems so trustworthy with the bone through his nose and the one eyeball. I mean, when he rattled the chicken bones at me, I really thought he meant business. But apparently that potion, not worth the jar it's poured into. I'll tell you that.
Who knew? Nigerian doctors aren't worth a shit.
Balls Deep says he needed 5 more heart pieces to survive that attack. That's what it was. That's what it was. You do not go to Hyrule and fuck around. That is the problem. Gino Bisconti's airborne herpes bump says, I thought Matt was supposed to be funny. He spent the entire show cackling like 10 Virgies and 2 Doc Tills. Well, he's made me feel very funny. I'll tell you that much. 155 away from tonight's goal. We're just about in striking distance. We only got about 15 minutes before we rattle the offering plate and see if we can knock out the rest of this. I am still going to give half of whatever we go over to Matt.
No, you're not.
You can still be on the next Kumia episode.
That's fine. I'm here to have fun, not to take. I want to help the show. God damn it!
Well, maybe the audience.
Keep your money.
Maybe the audience wants to help the show and help you at the same time.
I do have a really large bill to pay to a certain gentleman that.
Now this just sounds like you've been sucking dick.
No, if I was sucking dick, I'd be getting paid. I do need to get paid though, so.
Beluzier says, can we bring Matt and Corey back one day a week? I miss the variety. Yeah, Matt's kind of in this spot now where we can use him on evening shows when April's either running around or like tonight, not feeling well.
Yeah, mornings don't work for me, but I can pull off some evening stuff.
Yeah, Matt can do some evening shows.
I definitely want to be here.
Let's go to this one. This is an Australian girl. By the way, if you want to chip in to knock down this 155, Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, Rumble Rants, membership, you know the drill. Go ahead and throw a couple of bucks in. We're at about 155. Balls Deep with $7 says for the Beeger. There you go. It's for the Beeger, Matt. We're in striking distance.
Fuck yeah.
150
Fuck
away.
yeah.
April says, this is where Johnny and I feel weird. LOL, just kidding. I love Matt. It's not just kidding. You guys feel weird when people go, hey, you want to bring some of these other motherfuckers back once in a while? Because no disrespect to Johnny and April, but they fucking suck. Anyway, the Australian chick.
Oh, okay.
An Australian girl went to America, and she was not happy about a particular thing, and she decided to make a TikTok about it. TikTok, of course, a real positive thing.
Oh, God.
For this latest generation. It certainly doesn't break people and turn them into monsters.
No, it doesn't turn people into mental patients at all. Well, they stare at their phone all day nonstop, even while having dinner with their spouse.
You know, he's not talking about himself because he doesn't have one.
No, I literally don't have a TikTok account.
All right, let's check out the Australian girl and see what her problems are with Americans.
I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags.
I agree.
Hold on.
No, she's right. Oh, flag. Never mind. Never mind. I apologize. I thought she said something else. One more time.
I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags.
What did that sound like to you? Turn the captions off. Close your eyes.
Okay, eyes are closed.
This is like the ACDC
Make-believe world. Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you see it?
I got it. No, I hear it.
I would say, I mean, you don't have to limit it to America. I mean, what's the appropriate amount? Maybe Afghanistan?
There's plenty Canadian ones as well. I mean,
I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags. Like, they're on houses, they're on cars, saw them on couch cushions. Like, I don't know who's making these American flags, but they're
a fucking rich guy, that's who.
Somebody who's was selling something that people want to buy.
Costs 6 cents to make them. They sell them for $25 at Walmart. They're kicking ass. Are you kidding me?
Like, I don't know who's making these American flags, but they'd be making a bloody fortune.
Fatherless homes. Oh, I keep forgetting what she's saying. I'm sorry about that. Blue-haired mothers with fucking Munchausen by proxy syndrome.
No comment.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to strike in the front yard. Jesus.
I'm like, you're the only country that I know that does this. Like, the only time I think I've ever seen an Australian flag is like on the Harbour Bridge.
That's because nobody in your country is proud to be there.
Yeah, you got the fucking outback. It's a bunch of red fucking dirt. What's there to be proud of, bitch?
And every animal murders you. No thanks.
They all fucking kill you. Anything that was cool is dead or whatever.
We're not proud of my country where we come from. Why are you proud of your country? It makes me upset.
Oh, we got the outback with fucking nothing in it.
And no offense,
Cool.
like, our government may be dog shit and everything, but our flag is pretty cool. It's a pretty solid looking flag. Nobody's flag has the pizzazz that ours does.
Well, and there's a real fucking meaning behind it.
Right, slaves.
Could not tell you what it looks like. Like, I know it's like blue and it's got some stars on it.
Wait,
but
so you're just retarded.
It's blue and it's got some stars on it.
She meant her flag. She couldn't tell you what her flag looked like.
I understand that, but it's sounding kind of similar to the America. I mean, ours has blue on it and stars.
Really, that's a lot of flags. It's just it's
so
blue,
where's
it's
the
got
problem?
some
There's
stars
some
on it.
stars. There's some colors. Like,
She doesn't like how many times she sees it every day.
she's
There's too many
rambling
of them.
about something she has no fucking idea what she really even means.
I think I could draw the American flag from memory. Like, I think I could make a bloody sculpture out of it.
What you need to do is you need to work on those L's, sweetheart, because you can't be throwing that word around like that in this country. People get mad.
That's how many times I've seen it. It's enough. Let's pull back on it, okay? Let's stay humble.
Go home. Go the fuck home.
I'm sorry, have you met us? Stay humble? We're the country that, you know, the national sport, when they gain 10 yards, they go... And then we have to
Stay
stop.
humble. We're the only country that's dropped a nuclear fucking bomb twice.
And we really fucked those people up. And in hindsight, it was probably
We're
a
so
bad idea.
fucking humble.
Yeah. Joe Smash with $10 says, Matt, you have to come back. Red Fox Mad with $9.99 said, Matt, please come back to be a second mic on Steel Toe on Fridays. Colton Ryan with $9.99 says, good show, boys. Thank you very, very much. We're going to, let's see, 5, 10, and 20. We are 1:30 away from tonight's goal. Thank you.
Come on, fucking knock it out. I'm here tonight. Jesus Christ.
Matt wants you guys to knock it out. What do we got? About 10 minutes before we rattle the offering plate.
Do I really got to watch him in person rattle the offering plate?
We haven't had to do it all week.
I know, and it's going to be the fucking night I'm here.
Well, there you go.
Real confidence boost. Thanks, guys, for the support.
To give you
Matt, don't sell tickets. Matt's a fan.
I believe. April just said, LOL, I quit. He's good. I'll go back to work. There you go.
I'm not that good.
You're you're taking someone's job tonight.
Don't give me that much credit.
I hope
April does not need to quit.
I hope that makes you feel good. 320 some odd people watching at the moment. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, hit like, hit subscribe, all that stuff. We appreciate it. Matt, did you know ants could do this? Let me show you.
What the?
Those are ants making a
jump rope
to a bee's nest so they can, I'm guessing, eat the honey and bring it back.
Can they murder the bees too? Because fuck bees, they're assholes.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, with those kind of numbers, probably. So is there just like one ant kind of holding hands with another ant and they're just making a chain? Yeah, look at that. They're taking the larva and the honey.
How do they communicate to set this up?
I don't know. Look at, see, they're just bringing the food back to their...
But the other ones, they're not all trying to climb to it. They know just to stay there, hold their position.
Some of them are the rope.
Just hold the fucking position.
Yeah.
Be the rope. And they just know this.
How much fun would it just be to go to one part of that with a bat and just whoop?
Do you know what brake cleaner and a lighter does?
Oh, really? Oh, just fire it up? You could take
fucking ant holocaust.
You could solve your ant and wasp problem all in one fell swoop.
Murder them all. They all need to die.
I need to see a...
And there's a wasp nest there, too. So that's a beehive.
That's a beehive.
So there's honey there, but there's a fucking wasp nest right there.
Wasp nest.
Fucking kill it all.
Flamethrower. Oh, that's what I want to see. Ooh, arrow flamethrower? Flamethrowing drone torches wasp nest in China.
Oh, China's got some big fucking wasps, don't they?
Flamethrower drone incinerates wasp net. Yeah.
It's all China shit. Oh, okay.
Well, get ready. The whole world's about to be.
While trimming bushes in my front yard, I discovered a hornet's nest.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that, Sonny Jim. All right, there we go.
Why is this at nighttime? Oh, because they're sleeping probably.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about getting stung in the asshole.
Well, where's the fun in that? There's no goddamn challenge then, is there? What a pussy.
Look at that. And they can't escape. You're just locking them in a coffin of fire. Fuck, is that awesome. Wasps are assholes. I would not feel bad about this.
Assholes with wings. That's all they are.
Angry drunks that can flap around and sting you. Fuck them all.
Bzz, bzz, fuck off.
Yeah.
Burn and die.
I have no problem with anyone flame throwing. We're really big on destroying the useless tonight. That's kind of the theme. The tent villages.
No, I'm there with bees too, and supposedly bees are useful. Fuck bees. They sting you too. Fuck 'em. Like science will figure it out. We don't need bees. We'll figure it out.
Here's how I felt about the burning the
fuck everything that'll sting you.
Burning bees' nests.
Fucking assholes with wings and stingers flying around. Fuck off.
Burning the bees' nests, in my opinion, I just assume there's another one somewhere. Like this isn't. I'm not burning down the last bee's nest.
No.
If it was the last bee's nest, I'd be like, maybe I should fucking.
No, I'd fucking pull the trigger, burn it.
Angelica's doll says Matt is like
bees.
a breath of fresh air to this show. Thank you so much for having someone new. Well, Matt,
I'm new and old.
Matt really wants you to hit that 130 then. Otherwise, Matt's gonna feel like a stupid piece of shit. If that 130 doesn't get knocked
well, that's
out.
not gonna make the difference.
He'll feel like more of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I mean, can't feel like what you're not. And
we got this Britney Spears video. I suppose we could do that for overtime. Yeah, she's lost her fucking mind again and just posting her dancing like a whore on Twitter.
I think I caught your bug in my drink.
Atta boy. They love alcohol. Nice job. Perfect.
I caught the fly.
Oh my God, we got a guy playing that song on the accordion.
What?
Come on. Okay, that's kind of cool, but nothing is as good as nope. I don't want nope. That's not the one I want. I don't want that. I think
remix?
Nope. I don't want that one.
No.
I want this one. I believe nope, that's the same fucking one.
Why are you?
Here we go. We're gonna find the right one. Here it is.
It's different.
Oh yeah.
Look at her enthusiasm.
She's so focused.
Oh.
Auf der Weide blüht ein kleines Blümelein und das heißt Erika.
I love her neighbors are like, oh shit, she's singing the Nazi song again. Like, there's no way you can confront your Asian neighbor from singing Nazi songs because it's like such a contradiction all over the place.
The only time Kumi ever got hard watching an Asian.
Because she looks 12 and sings Nazi songs. Love you, boss.
Hals von 100.000 kleinen Bienelein wird umschwärmt. Erika, denn ihr Herz ist voller Süßigkeit.
Oh, this is where she fucks.
Zarter Duft entströmt dem Blütenkleid.
She's like, oh fuck, I put a hole in my table. Shit.
Blüht ein kleines
I want to go to where her eyes go from like fucking Asian to Italian in a 1 second. I'm going to go back to that.
Blütenkleid. Auf der Weide blüht ein kleines Blümelein. Und das heißt Erika.
Ah, there you go. Good job.
Oh my God.
God, she really fucking loves her Nazi music, doesn't she? You can't tell that girl shit, my friends.
I don't think the Nazis like her though.
Well, you know what Hitler called the Japanese?
Huh?
The Aryans of the East.
Oh, really?
That's what he called them. Yeah, the Aryan. You didn't know that Hitler came up with catchy names for shit. You know, but he had them, and one of them was Aryans of the East. And Japan would always look at him and go, "Come on, you're just saying that because we're allies." He's like, "No, I mean it. I mean it. You are the Aryans of the East." Oh, you really think so? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, thanks, Adolf. That really means a lot coming from you. No problem. Now, could you open up a second front against the Russians, for Christ's sake? That's all you ever wanted from us was our military in Russia. You don't even mean it. That's me paraphrasing the meetings between Hitler and the Japanese.
I'd call it historically accurate.
Thank you. All right, so we have the Michael Oher story, and we have Britney Spears pole dancing in her house and putting it on Instagram so everyone can see how normal
So why do famous people do like that? The chick from the Oranges,
the ass-eating woman.
Yeah, the butthole-eating woman.
Yeah,
she eats. Don't threaten me. Your husband came to me to have his butthole eaten. Whatever the fuck the quote was.
Look, when you need something, you go to a specialist. What can I tell you? CJ would.
She's a famous actress. Like,
yeah.
Why are you making videos like this?
That doesn't make Britney Spears better. That's just
no, but another famous person with a lot of money. And again, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Eating ass
and dancing on a pole and putting it online.
Yeah, but the other one's eating ass. I mean, which one do you want?
The one that eats ass.
CJ with $2 says interview that Erica singing chick. Richard Kristofsky with $5 says loving Matt tonight. Thank you, buddy.
Right.
Well, we're officially 125 away.
Cool.
From tonight's goal. So
fucking
Matt,
get it. Come on.
We're going to go ahead and fire up this music. We're going to shake the... You want to do the honors?
I got to shake it?
Do you want to do the honors or no? All right. Here we go. We're going to fire up the gospel music.
Oh, shit. I got
So many times.
All right. Fire in your cash. PayPal, Streamlabs.
Why does your cheap ass...
Venmo. It's a fun little gimmick that we do.
You need to have more change in here to make it a gimmick. Well, I'll put there. Now my keys are in. At least it looks like something more bouncing around.
All right, hop in some more.
Throw some real fucking change in there. I keep dropping.
Everybody throw in some change. Just like the people in the tents on the east side of St. Cloud, spare some change.
Now I'm e-bagging. You happy? You got me e-bagging.
125 away from tonight's goal. If we knock it out, we, of course, add another 30 minutes on the clock. Matt just threw a coin in his drink. If we knock out tonight's goal, we do 30 minutes of overtime. We got plenty of stuff coming to fill that half hour.
I gotta try not to swallow that. It's gonna be weird to pass.
If you're ready for 30 minutes more of this, if you're not ready for this to end, throw a couple of bucks in the Streamlabs, the PayPal, the Super Chats, the memberships. Dub with $5 over on Rumble, says 07 indeed, sir. That knocks us down to 120 away. Become a member. Gift a few memberships. That works as well.
Come on.
Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo knocks it down really, really quick.
Give this professional e-bagger your money. He needs it.
That's a much better direct approach, I feel like. Union Jack gifting 5 memberships. Boomer Bob, Matt Melt, Jesse Kling, Bree S, and Charms. All getting memberships, and that puts us down to 110.
I mean, you got bills to pay. You got a show to sustain. It's all listener-based. You guys support this. Keep it going. Do you want it to fail? Do you want Steel Toe to not make it to the 10th anniversary show? Come on.
We're the super spreaders.
Yes. Pay the super spreader.
105 away. Red Fox Mad, twitch.tv/Savage Thoughts. Well, we got to talk about relaunching that eventually. 105.
That's a possibly.
105 away from knocking it out tonight, and we have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Come on. Do I have to shake this the whole 5 minutes?
You just kind of wave it. You can do whatever you want. You want to pass it to me? You want me to do a little shaking?
Shake it for a couple minutes.
There you go.
Hold on.
There it is. MSO says we're doing it. God
damn it.
This was made by a listener. He didn't want this to be doused in your booze. For God's sake.
That booze keeps the COVID away. We've established this.
That's why I rubbed it on my shirt just now.
Throw some shit in there and shake it around.
All right, off we go. 105 away from tonight's goal. And we've also got, it looks like, 4 minutes away.
Weirdly, it gets quieter when I put the headphones on. It's a lot louder when I'm yelling when the headphones are off.
105 away. $20 from Mr. Me says, have some monies.
We like monies.
All right, 90.
We like all the monies.
We are 90 away.
All right.
From knocking this thing out. Boomer Bob says, do you take EBT? Oh, if you're on EBT, why don't you save your money?
Head over to the east side, sir.
Yeah, you can get you a nice tent, $90 away from knocking this thing out.
We're not going to do it. They're going to fail us. Don't fail us. Do it. Come on.
You're going to get hooked on this shit. Look at you. Your adrenaline's pumping. Christ almighty.
Oh, fucking A. I'm here one night, and they can't even fucking bring back Savage Thoughts, says Lemmy.
Lemmy with $5. Thank you very much. 85 away from knocking this thing out tonight. They're only 85 away. They might get you here.
Maybe.
They've got about 3 minutes and change.
All right.
And they got gospel music playing. They got the offering played out.
Almost smashed your fucking clicky keyboard.
We're having a goddamn religious experience here with our $85 away and 3 minutes left on the clock. Just be patient. They'll be here. They love their Steel Toe. They've kept it on the air for 3 years, listener supported, with much smaller audiences than what we're doing now. Are you kidding? We had like 200 people back on Twitch on the evening show.
Is Gary still in denial that the internet is fake and you'll never make a living?
It might still be fake and we might never make a living. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, eventually he has to be right. 85 away from nailing this thing. There's Michael Walleen with $9.99.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We take 7 of that. 80 away from tonight's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships, Venmo, and we're getting closer and closer as we're almost at the 2-minute mark, and we are at $80 away from nailing this thing. Praise be to Steel Toe. Knock out the rest of it, and let's do another half hour of the show here with Matt. $80
or not, you
away.
can just send me home. I mean, fuck you guys.
You got the passive-aggressive part down pat.
I want to do another half hour. Come on.
Oh, man. Dead Jester says, come on, Rumble. Our backs are hurting over here. We want overtime. Well, throw it in.
Steel Toe can't make their goals.
Throw it into the dish, and let's knock this thing out.
I gotta wipe your table off when we're done.
90 seconds away from knocking this thing out. We got $1.38.
Are they assholes that keep us in suspense till the very end?
Funny. Joshua says, take the change from the ashtray from my Chevy Lumina. Thank you for the $1.38. Oh my
God,
sir.
Illumina. I haven't seen Illumina in years.
Dave O'Flave says, praise be from Canada. Thank you very much. Praise be indeed. $70 away.
Yeah.
From tonight's goal. 70 away from hitting this thing. See, Matt, it's doable. We got 1 minute left.
I'm getting into the gospel music.
1 minute away. Fill up this offering plate with your tithings. $70 away from nailing it.
You guys get some like Blues Brothers gospel music sometime with this shit.
You guys have done great. Let's see if we can finish it up. Can it be done? Matt makes his way over. Will we knock it out for him? 40 seconds left.
Oh, there's some feedback in
We
this
got
song.
30 coming in from 30 coming in from. I got to hit refresh on this one. I can't remember what this guy's screen name is. We got 30 coming in from Bandit of 71. Dude, 7 coming in from Balls Deep. We're only 35 away.
Fucking do it. We're so close.
35 away with 15 seconds left. We are inside of 50, so we will be doing the 30 minutes of overtime. 10 coming in from 383. Novocaine says, bring back Savage Thoughts. $30 away. As we're running out of time here, there it is. We are at 9 o'clock.
All right.
And we are $30 away. So we're going to
what?
We're going to do overtime tonight.
Oh.
We're 25 away as CJ with $5 says, as a German, did your mom sing Erica to you in the crib? Yeah, my parents didn't address that part of my heritage.
That's a shame.
Yeah. There you go, guys. MSO says they accept marks. Well, Matt.
Yeah.
You got overtime.
Fuck yeah.
You're $25 away. And your first goal, it's the first time I've been in the seat, and I felt like I had to tell someone, hey, fucking chill. You're going to have an aneurysm. Jesus Christ.
I was trying to get people going.
Just very excited about
calm down. I'm
very excited about the e-begging segment. That's
excited. I've never e-begged before.
Well, how did it feel?
Exhilarating. Yes, exhilarating.
Bigfoot is real with $4.99. There it is, $20 away from nailing it tonight during overtime. MSO gets a draw this evening that turns into a win in 30 minutes. We will see. Rusty Grammar says, my fucking Gmail locked me out. Wanted to say best second mic of all time.
Well, you just did. I'm confused.
Well, there you go. It seems like everything is fine.
I don't care. You wanted to say something and you said it. Where's the fucking problem?
All right, 20 away. We'll see if the rest of it comes in.
It'll come in
the next half hour.
Fucking send it in. God damn it.
Are you okay now? And by the way, I like that everyone 5, 10, 15, 20 at a time.
Yeah. I mean, chip in nicely. No one's got to foot the whole bill themselves.
Knocking it out. Thank you, guys. Unless you're Cheetos.
Well, I mean.
Apparently.
It's his reputation.
Well, let's see how Britney Spears doing. You know, about an hour ago, about a year ago, Britney Spears was on that conservatorship.
Sorry, I'm fresh out of fireworks, 383.
Thank you for renewing your membership, buddy. So, Britney Spears gets off of her conservatorship a year ago because a bunch of fans that give a shit about her thought, hey, you know what would be fun? Let's just start a hashtag with no medical knowledge of what Britney Spears is going through or what psychological state she's in. Let's just see if we can start a hashtag and get an actual change to happen in somebody's life. So, It actually pushed things forward to the point where a judge removed the conservatorship from Britney Spears.
Oh.
And now Britney Spears has been able to control her own life, her own money, her own cell phone, the whole deal. And we have gotten a front row seat to the reason why she had a conservatorship in the first place.
Okay.
She's out of her goddamn butt-fucked mind. And she's been...
But is it eaten?
She has been so crazy, so long, every time. I mean, just when she went under the conservatorship, I think she was down to like $5 or $6 million.
Okay.
And her dad, during the conservatorship, built the net worth back up to $60 million.
No shit.
Yeah. He did a great job. And then everybody treated him like he was the biggest piece of shit in the world. And Britney's a slave and he's a piece of he's this bad guy and everything else. Meanwhile, she would have been broken dead in a ditch somewhere if it wasn't for her dad.
In East Side St. Cloud.
Yeah, well, she'd be in a tent, I guess. You're right. So,
I mean, no, there's been bodies found in the ditch by MTH.
So now she doesn't talk to her parents or anything like that because she's mad at them for the conservatorship. So
she's mad at them for taking her, how many?
5 or 6.
Turning it to 60.
Turning it into 60.
She's upset.
So
for them taking the number and going times 10, bitch.
What she's doing now is showing them why she should be able to live on her own and make her own decisions.
All right, I got to see this. I mean, clearly there's going to be some fucking epic logic thrown at us here, right?
By installing an X pole in the middle of her living room, surrounding herself with mirrors and posting it on Instagram.
Like that ain't some crackhead shit.
Like a common Twitch whore. Let's go ahead and see Britney Spears being totally normal and not begging for a conservatorship.
In one of those mirrors, do you see the booty hole? Because you wouldn't be on Twitch.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Here she is. There's no audio to this, by the way. She just posted the audio. Yeah. Which, by the way, this is like the trailer trash stripper by the airport who stayed in the game way too long. Britney's pushing her mid-40s.
Dude, this is what I go to Bach to see.
Right.
And I was literally just there on Friday. This is exactly why I went to Bach.
By yourself or with friends?
No, with friends.
Okay, good.
And not by myself. No, like you go to Bach, you know you're going to have a great time. It's fun. But the reason it's fun is because it's trashy. And the trash is this. Britney Spears has reached the level of the Bach strip club.
She's a small town strip club chick. She's a chick.
Small town. Oh my.
She got
and you miss it, small town.
She got the beer belly. She got, the body starting to soften up because she's getting older.
I'm not bashing Bach for it, but I can't support her for being at that level.
Well, there she is. That really is the girl who's like, oh, are you just here on business? Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm serious.
You want to go back for a dance? It's only $20 a song.
That is B-level stripper.
You're saying that's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday night stripper. That's like Thursday afternoon buffet stripper.
Well, it's like Friday, Saturday at Bach.
Hey, baby, $20, we can get you a song.
And again, I like Bach. I get it. I appreciate it for what it is, but this is Britney fucking Spears, dude. When I was 16 years old, you look at her and you damn near come in your pants.
If you get,
and now this is what she's turned into.
If you get 2 songs, it's a free buffet ticket. Just letting you know.
Well, you can get food at Bach as well.
So are you?
It is a bar and grill.
So are you flying out this weekend? Or are you sticking around for a while? You think you might want to come back and see some of my friends? Yeah.
Oh, you made my night so special. Oh, you're so yeah, sure. You tell it to every guy that gives you $30 for a lap dance. Fucking idiot. I don't believe it for a minute.
Her parents were totally wrong to take advantage of her the way they did.
Yeah,
I mean,
this take her net worth from 6 to 60 fucking million.
This is clearly someone who had their shit together and
How blown out is that snatch? You'd still hit it, don't fucking lie. It's Britney fucking Spears.
Still would.
I mean, what's wrong with the blown out snatch? You last longer.
Cocktiv says Bam and Britney would make a cute couple.
Oh God.
Jesus. I think
how soon before they're both dead of
who
a
dies
fucking
first?
overdose?
Yeah. You know who gets Bam is the Orange is the New Black chick, the ass eater.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Oh, here she come.
Yeah.
She's an ass eater. She'll chew you up. Rusty Grammar says, here we are again. Steel Toe getting banned off a platform over a stripper's asshole. It all comes around 360.
Yes, well, that would. How funny would that be if that video? I'm here and that video got you a strike.
Taste Fairy says, I still would out of respect. Well, respect's a powerful thing. Blown out is relative, like the Island Boys, says Balls Deep.
I like the that room probably smells like BO and stale beer.
Britney's pussy would be mixed in there too, but I guess that's also BO.
BO, whatever. Come on. You don't like a little BO? What's wrong with a little natural scent?
She has a husband now. Like, isn't he walking around the house going, no, Britney, off the pole with the camera on? God damn it. Every time I walk away.
He's doing his best to wrangle her in, and she still gets this out.
She sneaks away, and he's like, are you on that fucking... That's why the sound is muted, and she has to put it up like that. Is because he comes around and he goes, God damn it, are you on that fucking pole again with your phone on? I told you to stop filming yourself stripping. You're worth $60 million, and you're one of the greatest pop stars of your generation. Get off the fucking pole. Cher didn't even do that. Christ. Loaded Wrench says he's holding the camera. With a fucking gun to her. We find out he's the one making her do this.
Right.
She's actually fine without the conservatorship. He's pushing her into doing this stuff. Yeah. You have to go viral, Britney. If you ever make that new album, you got to have fans that are accessing your content. Christ. Mr. Monkeypox says, what a funny-ass show today. I wish I wasn't so fucking poor. Hey, that's all right. Everyone else has got you. We're only $20 away. There you go, guys. Everybody team up $5-10 at a time. We'll knock that out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships, and Rumble Rants. Thank you very, very much. So, yeah, she's going to be fine.
Britney, oh, my God.
She just really... It's not like one of those...
She's reached a level where, like, literally, if I ran into her at a bar, I would feel she's attainable for a guy like me. That's sad.
Right? You'd be like, you know what? If she gets fucked up
Britney Spears. Yeah, if I can get her fucking loaded enough, I can take her home. That's the level she's reached.
You might not be wrong. It's close. She's a little chunky. The tits are sagging. The muscle tone isn't what it once was.
She's a fucking mental patient.
She's also a mental patient. You like to be the guy to make them realize that's a mistake, don't you? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You want to be like Fonzie, don't you? Yes, I do. All right, you're on your way, buddy. All right, so that's all we've got for Britney Spears tonight. We do have confirmation of what I said this morning about Michael Oher, the Blindside guy.
Okay.
Now, Michael Oher was basically, I guess, is like disowning. I can't really say disowning because he was like 18 when that family, the Blindside family, found him, the Tuohys or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I guess he's like denouncing them and taking them to court. And he's saying that they lied about the whole thing and they didn't have anything to do with any of my success, taking me off the street at 18 years old and getting me into good schools and shit.
Wait.
Well, what I'm starting to realize, and what I said on the show...
Where's the fucking logic here? Matt can fix her. Yes. Okay. There you go, Grinch girl. You get it. I can fix.
You can fix Britney Spears.
I can't.
Good luck to you. So...
I'd take her in as a pet.
So now he goes and he's suing them. And I said today on the morning show, I'm like, I guarantee, just like with fucking Kaepernick, there's a girl.
I know, but you also reeled that back in. You're like, they've been married for so long. But then here's the thing. And I'm not speaking from experience at all. Not at all, one bit whatsoever. Sometimes it takes time for them to lose their mind and become a mental patient.
Okay, fair enough. Like, yeah, maybe with the George Floyd stuff and all that.
Where you're like, oh, hey, no, wait, they've been together for this amount of time. No, it ain't her. No, it could still be her.
Well,
she lost her something happened. There was an event. Then she lost her mind. Now she's pushing him to do dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, there was somebody in our chat, Hobo Chili Recipe, said he does know a member of this family. And that member of the family did say, yeah, it's the chick. And it's driving a wedge between the family. And then we read the story and they said, yeah, everything seemed to be fine until about 1.5 years ago. Yep. I'm like, uh-oh. And guess when they got married? About 1 year ago. About a year ago, they got married.
She played the fucking long game, got married. Now she's fucking married to him, and she can fucking.
Do you think that's where it started? Was with the wedding, where she was like, "Do you really need to invite them? Those white people who used you, and they made a movie."
No. She played it cool at the wedding because she got that white people money as the gift.
Well, they are the guy that adopted him. The guy of that family, Mr. Tui. He sold his fast food franchises for like $200 million.
Right. So she took the money.
Now
it was after the wedding when everything really started to change.
If it didn't have anything to do with the woman, then why does the New York Post have an article today that says, "Meet Tiffany Roy, the wife of the Blind Side inspiration, Michael Oher"?
Like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like earlier, I noticed you did pull it back, but again, there can be a delayed thing, whether she was playing the long game consciously or she just lost her fucking mind.
Well, the lawsuit further claims that Oher, now 37, was tricked into signing a conservatorship. Now, the Tuies say he was over 18. We couldn't adopt him. Okay. So it had to be a conservatorship to get him into Ole Miss as, not dynasty, what do you call that? A legacy.
Okay.
Because the Tui family were big boosters at Ole Miss, and if they adopted him, he could get in as what's the word I just used?
Dynasty?
Not dynasty. The other one I just used. Legacy.
Legacy. Okay.
He could get in as a legacy, and they were big-time boosters, and all their kids get into Ole Miss.
Yeah.
They couldn't adopt him because he was over 18s, but if they got a conservatorship,
so
then he was
dynasty.
Then he was part of the family.
Or was he a legacy?
He could be a legacy.
Okay.
Yes. So the lawsuit further claims that he was tricked into signing a conservatorship, allowing the family to collect millions of dollars in royalties from The Blind Side, which was inspired by the Michael Lewis novel based on Oher's life. Now, the problem with that is the parents say, we took $28,000 from that movie because the author was paid for the movie, not us. And the author gave us half of his royalties, and we split that with Michael. We gave him half of that. A former first-round draft pick by the Ravens, blah, 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 blah. He married the love of his life, Tiffany Roy. She is a fashion entrepreneur and CEO of the boutique Feminish collection, which is located in Nashville, where she and Oher live with their family. Roy founded the company in late 2021, described as a free spirit, mother, wife, friend, and fashionista, according to a May 22nd Instagram post by the brand. It was an idea that I had for a long time, but in the past went back and forth on it if the timing was right, i.e. if Michael would pay for it. Roy added that she is inspired by her loved ones. Says, I live for family, my friends, and the simplicity of life. I also love a good challenge every now and then. Yeah, like if I can separate a man from the family that loved him.
Yes.
Right. The couple met around 2005 at the administration building of the University of Mississippi. Oh, so they wouldn't have met if it wasn't for that family either.
What an unappreciative asshole.
Leanne and Sean.
How else do you say it?
Leanne and Sean. You wrote down that you wouldn't say it. Leanne and Sean Tui also graduated from Ole Miss, where they met while he was on a basketball scholarship and she was a cheerleader.
Yeah, that basketball scholarship that he got on his own while living on the streets before that family took him in, right?
So this is them getting married in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So, no, he divorced Lizzo and then married the other. I'm kidding. So they got married in 2022. They got engaged in July 2021. Doesn't say anything about her being a part of this, but I think she's a part of this.
Why are we doing a meet his wife on this story?
Right,
She's
because
not.
the dad just said, he's like, we were all fine. Like, everything was cool until like a year and a half ago. Michael just kind of started telling us to fuck off in not so many words.
She's in his... Yeah, she got in his fucking head.
She got in his head and was like, like the girlfriend got in Kaepernick's head. Like, you need to be a better voice for black people. And you're no lackey. And those white people have just taken advantage of you to make themselves rich.
I keep being accused of being on drugs in the chat.
You could be on crack.
I've been accused of being on edibles, now fentanyl now.
Fentanyl, fuck.
If I was on fentanyl, I'd have a knee in my fucking neck and I'd be dead.
Nah, wrong color. Guys, we're still $20 away from tonight's goal. We got about 10 minutes left, so if you want to chip in, please do. Let's knock the rest of that out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships, Rumble rants, etc. before we head out of here tonight, and thank you guys for hanging out with us, let's knock out the rest of that money, or we could have Matt pull out the offering plate for the second time tonight and just finish off that last 20. Well, now the Tui family is accusing Michael Oher of trying to shake them down for $15 million before he sued them, saying it was for the Blindside money. And again, this family insists they didn't take any money from the Blindside. It was just they were the inspiration for the story. I wonder, let me go with another theory. The fashion company ain't going so well, and it's been taking up a lot of Michael Oher's money. And he thinks, who can I guilt into keeping this train going? How about the Blindside family?
Yeah.
I think, look, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, all of a sudden, these people that all got along and everything was great and wonderful, and he lived with them and all this other shit. Like, now, all of a sudden, that's all bullshit? Like, all of a sudden, that just doesn't count anymore? I don't know. It's just something's off. The Tui family says before Michael Oher made outlandish, hurtful, and absurd claims about them in court Monday, he actually tried to shake them down for $15 million. Marty Singer, the Tui family attorney, said it all happened recently. And what's worse, he claimed this is not the first time Oher has done this. Singer, in a lengthy statement, said Oher came to the Tuis prior to filing his 14-page petition in Shelby County, Tennessee, and threatened them, saying if they didn't pony up an 8-figure check, he'd plant a negative story about them in the press. See, now, I'm the kind of guy who you say that to me.
Where you're getting...
See, if you say that to me, I'd go, yeah, me and my $200 million don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I already sold my businesses or anything anyone can punish me with. I'm good.
Yep.
Now, Singer denied all the allegations in Oher's court filing, explaining that Sean and Leanne Tui absolutely did not trick the former NFL star into getting into a conservatorship when he was 18 years old, as he had claimed. The conservatorship was established to assist with Mr. Oher's needs, ranging from getting him health insurance and obtaining a driver's license to helping with college admissions. Singer said, should Mr. Oher wish to terminate the conservatorship, either now at any time or any time in the future, the Tuis will never oppose it in any way. And it doesn't sound like they've gotten in the way of his accounts, like he still manages his own money.
It almost sounds like one side of this is very rational, being honest and open, and the other side is making wild and wacky accusations.
Yeah.
Claiming a bunch of bogus fucking bullshit.
It does seem like something's missing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As for Oher's claims that the Tuis used the conservatorship to broker a movie deal with Fox behind his back that netted them millions while leaving Oher with nothing, Singer said that was BS as well. The notion that a couple worth hundreds of millions of dollars would connive to withhold a few $1,000s in profit participation payments from anyone, let alone from someone they loved as a son, defies belief. That's just it. These people are worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's this doesn't add up. You have one side that, like, they don't need a few $1,000s.
Right.
They don't. And you got the other side going, they took my few $1,000s.
And not only that, they took you off the street. They got you in a D1 school. They helped you get into football. They helped you with all of this shit.
Isn't he literally a fucking millionaire because of them?
Worth about $16 million.
Okay, perfect.
Over the years, the Tuis have given Mr. Oher an equal cut of every penny received from the Blindside. Even recently, when Mr. Oher started to threaten them about what he would do unless they paid him an 8-figure windfall, and as part of that shakedown effort, refused to cash the small profit checks from the Tuis, they still deposited Mr. Oher's equal share into a trust account they set up for his son. So they set up a trust fund for Michael Oher's kid.
Wouldn't take the fucking check. Here's the money we're getting. I'm not going to take that. I don't believe this. We're going to take what you are actually owed and put it into a trust.
Yeah.
So you still get what you are owed.
He really comes off.
Oh my God!
Does
one side look like a fucking mental patient, and the other side looks so rational?
He really does.
That's kind of triggering, actually.
Speaking of people being irrational, some people are kind of buying into this shit.
Yeah.
That these people worth hundreds of millions of dollars reneged on, a couple tens of thousands. People on Twitter are now petitioning Sandra Bullock to give her Oscar back for The Blind Side.
Oh.
That that she should just give it back because
why?
Yeah, I don't understand what she has to do with why it should be given back. I'm not really sure.
Why is an actress that played a character in a movie that was made based on some story that happened? Why are they?
Twitter just thinks she should give it back because
fuck Twitter. God, Twitter's so dumb. Can Elon just turn Twitter off?
I mean, he probably could.
He could. I wish he would.
He paid what, $40 billion?
Turn it the fuck off.
Just shut it off.
Be done with it.
It just doesn't. Again, I agree with their lawyer. It just doesn't seem
buy
to make
TikTok
sense.
as well and eliminate that.
You want that too?
Gone. Existed.
The BYB podcast with $20. Thank you very much, BYB.
Did we fucking beat it out now, or do we got $10 left?
Nope,
or something?
that's the goal. We're
all
done.
right, fucking A. It's about time you.
Matt knocked it out tonight. Matt got there. Very good. I told you it would work out.
Yeah, it would.
Now I'll give Matt half of anything that comes in the rest of the way. Anything that comes in the next 5 minutes, half of it goes to Matt, half of it goes towards tomorrow morning's
I'll get about
goal.
$350.
We'll see.
Well, we will see.
People want to put some money in your pocket.
Maybe they do. I just want to do the fucking compound show.
And you'll do the compound show.
That's the only thing I care about.
You hit the goal.
Literally the only thing I care about.
You hit the goal tonight. Now everything else will go towards the. Half will go towards the goal. Half will go.
You
towards...
highlighted something and it disappeared. What are you typing?
I was going to type something.
I know, and the highlight. There you
Matt
go. There you go.
Gets half. There you go. Now I put that up.
Highlight disappeared.
I put that up in the chat for the next 5 minutes.
Right.
Oh yeah, Lemmy putting a link to the BYB the Backyard Boys podcast in the chat. Thank you very much, Lemmy. Very cool. Steel Toe Out of Context says, watch David Chandler enter the chat. He doesn't really need to this week. Stoney's Cheetos has kind of had it.
Yeah.
For this week so far. David's
fucking Cheeto. Dude, that guy, that bar, his establishment, like the support for your show, the fucking loyalty. It's amazing.
It's remarkable, man.
That shit is so hard to find, and you got it.
And it's a fucking fun place to be, too. I mean, dude, the people over on the patio.
How
and then
big is the backyard he's talking about?
It's pretty big. He said we could do an outdoor show next year if you want to.
I understand that, but is it an outdoor show that could literally host more people?
Yeah, we could maybe go to 300.
Okay.
With that, yeah. But like that patio outside with the seating and the garage bar is awesome. And then you go out front and there's just benches and you just stand out there and
hangout
drink with
area.
everybody.
Yeah, fucking drink. You got the whole bar area. The bar is a big U-shaped bar. Everyone can belly up and get their fucking drinks as they need it.
Yeah.
So if he's got a giant outdoor dude, that'd be epic.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Fucking work out good.
We'll see what we end up doing tomorrow or next year.
Yeah.
For the 10th anniversary show. But whatever it is, it'll be big. Grinch Girl said, Cheetos is so awesome to the fans, even when I go there when it's not a show. Yeah, he is. He's very cool.
So I had this big dude with, big biker looking dude and his white hair. And like, I'm waiting for a drink at the bar and he comes up, shakes my hand like, oh, finally great to put a name to the face. And then I find out, oh, fuck, that was Cheetos.
That was Cheetos.
I'm like, what the fuck?
By the way, you guys stuck around 300 between YouTube and Rumble all night tonight. Thank you very much.
All
Speaking of support, Skeezy
Skeezy
with $7. Matt gets half of everything that comes in until we're done.
About $350. I called it.
You said $350.
I called it $350.
He threw $7 in. $350 it is. For old Matt.
I just want to do the compound show, and I want to be here to help out your show.
Perfect.
That's all I fucking care about.
Next compound show, Matt will be here. And then you don't have to write yourself that note that you wrote today. You can keep your little note, and you can put it right in your pocket.
I'm going to leave it there for April next time she sits here.
So how excited were you?
She needs that reminder.
As a longtime Compound Media subscriber, what was it like to meet the host of In Hot Water?
So I got to say, I got introduced to Gino. April did an amazing job. Like, this is Matt. She explained like the basics of how I'm involved with the show. I started talking to Gino about even a little bit more of the beginning shit. Somebody comes up and interrupts our fucking conversation. I'm like, God damn it. I'm talking to fucking Gino. I'm having a great time. They wanted to shake my hand and meet me.
Oh, so you felt like you had a big dick in front of Gino.
I'm talking to a guy I think is fucking famous, and somebody has to come say, hi, I need to meet you as fucking... And I had to point it out to Gino. I'm fucking famous.
You guys were on the same level.
I also was about to hit on Keanu, and I realized, no, wait, shit, that's Keanu. Because see April and Keanu talking, I'm like, gonna walk up to April, like, who the fuck is this chick? Like, what's going on?
You looked at Keanu C. Thompson.
Yeah.
A guy,
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't think anything.
A guy who danced like a homosexual for the last 3 hours of the night.
I had fun.
You thought, you know what? I'm gonna shoot for that.
No, I didn't believe it was going to happen. I was going to do it just as a fucking goof. So I walk up, I'm like, who is this? And I realized, oh, wait, no, that's Keanu. And so we start kind of chit-chatting back and forth.
Or chick-chacking.
Yeah, chick-chacking.
Either one.
And I'm going back and forth, and we're making jokes, and it comes up that, maybe Keanu and Gino want to add a third. Oh,
like swing a little bit.
Yeah. Sure. I'm like, I could do that. I'm like, that way you guys can both finally feel what it's like to feel a real fucking dick.
Wow, what an asshole.
No, it literally stopped Keanu. I made the joke. It stopped Keanu in her tracks. She's like, that was fucking good.
Just shitting on her man's dick right in front of him. All of a sudden you go from, I'm so excited to meet Gino Bisconti. I've been an In Hot Water fan for so long. And then, like Loaded Red says, you go right to shitting on the guy's dick.
You want to add a third so you can finally both feel what it's like to experience a real cock. And it dropped her. It was a great night. It was a fucking great night. Gino being there was awesome. I can't wait till next year. I think there's more coming.
Oh, we got a big one. I mean, shit.
I really hope there's
How
more.
are we going to, the 9th anniversary show will now be known as the Super Spreader event. How are we going to top that? Going to be difficult.
I have an idea. I don't know if I should say it.
Does it involve the note that you have there?
Wait, I don't know what that means. Gino says it on stage. So, I mean, does it? Yes, kind of.
All right, boys and girls, we are out of time. Thank you for helping us knock that goal out. We're also $5 into tomorrow, where April will make her great awaited return.
Maybe, if she's not still dying.
I might be doing it solo tomorrow.
I won't be here.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt, for stopping in and doing the show tonight.
It was good.
All right. And thank you, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we will talk to you again very, very soon. Have a great rest of your